Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back. We are back. Another day under the reign of this terrorist. Still in charge. Still large and in charge. An emphasis on the word large. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. We have a lot of briefings to get into today. A lot of briefings. Transfers potentially could be coming. Poch is still being backed, and they might give him till the summer. They might give him till the summer. This is gonna be fucking painful, bruv. Long. We're gonna go through all the briefings today, all of the latest transfer news. There's links with Antonio Silva. There's Dybala news, Datro Fofana news. There's the latest on the Osimhen situation. And there's also just the constant lowering of standards, and like the briefings are pathetic. They are absolutely pathetic. And hopefully the stuff Matt Law is saying isn't true. But for the sake of this club, please, I hope the stuff that he's saying isn't true. But we will delve into all of it. So big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, super chat if you want to guarantee a comment gets read out. And yeah. Big up to everybody that's in here. Big up. What's everyone saying? Big up to Mike. What a chant. Big up to Ian. I did see this, but I don't believe it. Well, I'm not going to say I don't believe it. I just feel like it's a bit pointless. We are long-term admirers of Evan Ferguson. I could have told you lot that in the summer. Like, there is a list of strikers that we're looking for. And I of course, believe Evan Ferguson's going to be one of those names on the list. It doesn't mean that we have to pursue him, but we're definitely watching him. I think we're monitoring Evan Ferguson, and that's it. All it is monitoring, and like there's nothing wrong with monitoring. I don't mind that. He's clearly not our number one target, and our number one target is Osimhen. So, whatever. I don't think Evan Ferguson joins us anyway. Did see this a few days ago. Napoli still haven't made a move since then. But I do appreciate you bringing the updates in here. Big up my guy. Brother, Kenny, don't even get me started, man. Thankfully, there is no Gallagher topics today, so I do want to try and keep this from delving into another dreaded Gallagher debate where we just say the same shit on repeat. I can't be bothered for it. What else? Ferguson kid's not ready. I agree with you, man. I agree, but I don't think we're going for him anyway. I think we're just looking at him. Like you can put that article out there and still get a lot of clicks because everyone's gonna rage about. Oh, we're looking at another young, inexperienced transfer. Of course, it's easy. It's easy to get clicks from Chelsea fans these days. Poch is the right man for the job. Oh, please explain that to me, brother. Win here. Poch needs time to assert it. Brother, this is copium. This is copium. This is straight copium. If Palmer had taken at least one, yep, this is copium, brother. This is straight copium. This is the same stuff Pochettino's moaning about. How about Poch build up a structure? How about he build a style of play? How about he have some semi-decent game management? How about he not make excuses for injuries when you lose to a 14th place Middlesbrough team with 13 injuries and 2 injuries in the first half? How about he just do his job? Like, that would be nice. I don't think there's going to be a back again. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. If Liverpool lost, though, we definitely would have done one. Troops was waiting on Liverpool v Fulham, but then they had to go and come back in typical Liverpool fashion. Great. No. Here's the thing. No, don't ban him for actually still backing Poch. It's an opinion. Havertz prop is just straight disgraceful at this point. But Poch, as much as I disagree with it, it's a guy's opinion. Like, let's not ban him for that. I was gonna say you can time him out, but he's been modded. So yeah, big up Flawless. Big up. I said Poch in. Yeah, you can take Poch. Take Poch. Take your Don Trocero prop. Take all that BS that you fucking peddled to me 2 years ago and take him back. Last summer's Colwood debate, Gallagher debate. No, last summer's Mount debate is just basically the Gallagher debate. That's it. Oh, Felix, trust me. I'm with you on that. Like, there's not a lot that we're going to talk about that I think has been rehashed. But we will talk about it in general if there is anything. But it's not on the titles. All right, let's get into these briefings because I want to off myself. Brian, you'd think that I'm not fighting the good fight. Because whenever I speak about Poch, I get 30 robots in my comment section like, but who would you bring in? Who would you bring in if Poch gets sacked? If Poch goes, who comes in? Who's in there? Are you man all fucking parrots or what? You say the same shit on repeat. We tell you enough times. Flick is there. I can't pronounce that Spanish guy's name. Andrew said it, Lopet Gui or something. I'll get it right next time. But they're both there. Give it to one of them on an interim contract. Why are we still talking about, let's give Poch till the summer? Speaking of, straight to the briefings. Straight to the fucking briefings. So Chelsea are still backing Pochettino. And the owners would like to make it to the summer before judging. The owners want to make it to the summer before judging. That said, not making it to Wembley and a further implosion in the league could see the owners reevaluate their plan. These men are fucking idiots. So too could the reaction of supporters if the results and performances don't improve. Why are we doing the same thing we did last season? Why are we doing this again? Why are we waiting till the summer? Why are we literally wasting our time on this shit? I want to talk about protesting for Conor Gallagher. How about you protest against this dickhead in charge of our football club? Because this is the problem. This is the bigger problem. Why are we giving this guy another 4 months Why are we giving this guy another 4 months to ruin the rest of this season so we can have no Europe and a lower transfer budget in the summer to rectify the mistakes that this fucker has caused us? Because, by the way, Nizar Kinsella also reported that we're going to have a lower transfer budget if we don't make Europe. And what, we're going to sack Poch? I mean, we're going to keep Poch with the idea that he's going to keep us into Europe. He's going to get us into Europe. Are we sure about that? And then the shit that we're reading here. So he has to fail a little bit more. He has to fail a little bit more for us to maybe consider getting rid of him. We have to get knocked out of the Carabao Cup, which, by the way, after the second leg, I think there's a 2-day gap before the Aston Villa match in the Cup. So what, we want to do that? And potentially throw away both cups and then sack him? Is that what it's going to take? Or do we have to lose a couple more league games too and then sack him in mid-February or mid-March? We're in the middle of another fucked run of fixtures. Our best run of games are right now. We have a winter break coming in a week. We've got a winter break after this week. There couldn't be a better opportunity to sack this piece of shit. And we're not doing it. Him getting knocked out against fucking mid-table Middlesbrough should not be what the sackable offence is. There has been more than enough. Our shitty home form, our shitty away form, the Manchester United away game in general, 5 points out of 5 with the easiest start to the season in the league. The constant excuses. You could just watch 3 Chelsea games and think, all right, yeah, maybe we do need a new manager. But no, we're going to wait for him to get knocked out against Middlesbrough. Knocked out of the easiest cup that we could potentially win. What are we doing? The owner's deadline has passed, in my opinion. And like, this is why I'm no longer saying that they can't hold smoke anymore. They are enabling this shit. They're enabling this shit and they're letting their ego get in front of them again. The same thing as Graham Potter. The same exact thing as Graham Potter. Because we were making the same argument back in March. Why is it taking so long to sack this guy? He's going through 2 wins in 18. He's going through 4 wins in 20. And it still took them till the end of March to get rid of him. Now we're doing it again. All I can say is the fans need to start making their voices heard, because that might be the only thing that actually makes an impact. There was no movement on Graham Potter until fans started chanting, "You don't know what you're doing," against Aston Villa. Then he was gone the next day. These lot at the grounds will lose and they'll twiddle their thumbs and then they'll boo the players. We'll boo the players. We don't chant anything at Pochettino, though. We'll make excuses for him. We'll blame the players. We'll blame the mess that he's walked into, not the mess that he's generated since he's been here. We're going to say he's the one that's been let down. He's the one that's been given a bad hand. What are we fucking talking about? We have a fraudulent fuck running this squad. And I think the ownership are refusing to take responsibility for making another mistake. And they're trying to give Pochettino every available opportunity to get himself out of this mess. And it's not worth it anymore. It's not worth it. This shit is not worth it anymore. What's the point? What is the fucking point of us doing this? Like, we'll go through another 4 or 5 games. We'll drop some more points. We'll go even further away from top 4, even further away from the Europa League. And then what? Then we'll go to the next briefing. This one from Matt Law. Pochettino's future isn't in doubt whilst Chelsea still have a chance at European football. While the Conference League, the lowest ranking of the European competitions, is not a financial incentive, it would at least offer an example of progress from last season's 12th place finish. Here is me just hoping and praying to my Lord and Savior that this is just a Matt Law opinion piece, because like, this is disgraceful. That might be the single most disgraceful source I've ever heard, if it's true. I don't think I have ever seen a period following this football club where finishing out of the Champions League and finishing out of the Europa League was viewed as a positive season. It was viewed as progression. Now this is apparently meant to be viewed as progression. I dare they keep Poch for the season and we get 7th place and they act like it's a good thing. I swear on my life. I swear on my life. The only reason why I even slightly believe this is because it follows a similar narrative to what Sammy was saying. Because Sammy Mockbell's the one that put the first quote. And Sammy was hinting that we want to give Poch the season. Matt's also hinting that Conference League could potentially be a reason to keep him. It's again disgusting. Imagine we finish 7th place and they're like, you know what? There's positives to take from this season. Oh boy. Mickey, I hear you, man, but like respectfully, brother, we are not in the 70s now. We're not in the 70s. It's a different world. There's much more money in football than there was at that time. So it's not a case where teams can just go up and go back down and go up and go back down. No, there should be stable positions, especially when you're part of the Big Six. Not a team that's been where Chelsea's been for the last 20 years should not be flexing that shit. At all. At all. And that's just lowering the standards. Regardless of where he is, throw half the youth budget at Luis Campos and have him pick the next manager. Fuck Stewart plus Win Stanley and their gaffer ID. I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I'm not defending these dickheads no more. Your manager ID has been crap, and you're still sticking by these guys because you don't want to admit you made another mistake. You're idiots. You're idiots. Like, what are you doing? You have had enough opportunities to get rid of this guy. Manchester United should have been the final nail in the coffin, but you didn't do that. You've now had a month since then. You've had a month since then to act on it, to go look for another manager and to have somebody ready in case Poch doesn't turn things around from that United game. We still haven't done anything. We still haven't done anything. It's pathetic. It is fucking pathetic. What else was there? So there was talks on Osimhen. Chelsea have a strong interest in Napoli's prolific striker Victor Osimhen, who has a 103 million release clause. Sources close to Osimhen have indicated to Mail Sport that the Nigeria striker is open to joining the Blues. Great. Great. But that deal, given its expense, is more likely to gather pace in the summer, particularly given Osimhen is at AFCON. Jackson and Palmer are the team's joint top scorer with 8 goals each. Jackson has led the line for much of the season, but there is a growing belief at Stamford Bridge that they require an upgrade on the Senegalese international, who is currently away at AFCON. So Osimhen still doesn't seem likely until the summer. Still haven't really been given any reasoning for it, but if you're serious about going for him, it just better work, because if you go for him in January, we don't get him. Everyone knows how much money you're willing to spend on a striker. So you're going to get overpriced wherever you go. Offer Broya or something the other way, I don't give a fuck. Offer Lukaku to them at the end of the season for all I give a shit. Offer them both, who cares? Only real issue is 2 strikers going to AFCON at the same time. But obviously that's going to be a first world problem compared to what we're dealing with right now. In terms of us needing an upgrade over Jackson, like, I don't mind it. I do think posting that as an article is a little bit of a scapegoat, but it's also not necessarily wrong. So, not going to take offense to it. It is what it is. It is what it is. If you think you can go get Osimhen, get him in now. Get him in now. And other than that, yeah, that makes sense. 103 million release clause, cool. We move. We move. I just can't believe we're going to give this dickhead until the summer. That's just so fucking demoralizing, bruv. I feel if we end up sacking Poch, it's going to be too late at this point. It's going to be too fucking late. Exactly. I agree. Why give Poch time and just sink ourselves? Oh no, everyone will just tell you, oh, there's nobody out there. Who would you bring in? I know you've named Flick and Lopetegui and all these men about 50 times, but who would you bring in? Who would you bring in? Fucking idiots. The good thing is he won't last part. No, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. That means I have to watch this cunt for another 18 months. It's not a good thing. But big up Duoscope anyway, man. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. Exactly, man. These lot are taking the piss. These lot are taking the piss. I've been saying all season that the biggest problem is this manager in charge because things would improve with a different coach. But if you're not going to sack him, then you're a problem too. Because you're allowing him to stay here and terrorize this fan base with this shitty brand of football. Fucking pathetic, man. Man said it can't be serious. That guy will be better than Poch. He'll be better than Poch. Who else? What else is that? Chelsea's transfer fund for the summer will be reduced if they don't qualify for European competition. Cool. We had a few Ben Jacobs posts about this too. What did Ben Jacobs say? Chelsea feel a fit and cuckoo, and a striker in January will make all the difference.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Here we go. Here we go. Just blaming everything on the Nkuku injury. Maybe if Nkuku comes back, we'll manage to qualify for the Champions League. Hell, maybe we could go on a late title charge if Nkuku comes back. Maybe. There is a feeling Chelsea are creating big chances, and there is an improvement from a purely data perspective in terms of dominance in games compared to Graham Potter. Now, I don't know about in terms of comparing shit to Graham Potter, but I'm sure Potter had a better defense. I'm sure Potter had a better defense. In terms of the attack, I think our attack's better than the team that Potter had in terms of individuals. But fucking hell, man, we're really just putting all the pressure on Nkuku. Yeah, Jez, we're treating him like he's Hazard. We literally are. He banged one header against Wolves, and then we're like, oh yeah, you see? Potter's right. You see that Nkuku, mate? He's going to take us places. He's going to take us places. Fucking ridiculous. The guy that you back to manage this club can't even keep him fit. And we're talking about, we feel like a fit Nkuku. You want to talk about fitness? Don't even get me started, mate. Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Don't settle for No, bro, I just want him as an interim. Someone to just steady the ship till the summer, and then you go and get somebody more serious. Or if he's actually good enough in that time period, fuck it, give him the job. I don't care. All I can tell you right now is we are not going anywhere with this coach. We're not going anywhere with Pochettino. So I would rather go for anybody else. No Lampard. Don't. Galadinho. No Lampard. But anyone else, I don't mind. Anyone else, I don't mind. Despite Chelsea backing Pochettino, things like Colwill at left back and Broja not starting last night are being discussed internally by the football department and even senior leadership. I feel like they should be discussing way more than just Colwill at left back and why didn't Broja start against Middlesbrough? How about you discuss why did we not beat Middlesbrough? How about that? How about you ask that? Well, why didn't Broja start last night? Why didn't you win the game? Why didn't you win the fucking game? Oh my gosh. Oh, this is fucking ridiculous, mate. Everything I read is just infuriating. Everything I read is just so fucking infuriating. Oh my gosh. Right, yeah, just get me away from these briefings. Get me away from these briefings right now. I'm sick of them. Where's the transfer news? Where's the fucking transfer news? I can't be bothered for this shit. Right, so Datro Fofana has been recalled from Union Berlin. Great. One failed loan down. I think he's going to go. Is he meant to be going back out on loan? I don't know if he's able to. I don't know if he counts as homegrown or not. I think I saw CFC Daily saying he can't go out on loan unless someone else comes back. Fabrizio said he'll leave the club again in January. CFC Daily saying he can't go on loan in England, outside of England, unless we recall someone else. Oh, God knows. CFC Daily's wrong. All right, cool. So he does count as homegrown then. Okay, calm. So then that means the Sevilla move is probably going to happen, and fine. Lewis, would you at least be able to start some protest? Brother, I'm not even going to the Fulham game. So that'll be someone else's job. Shout Matt Dav or Fata, see if they can do it. I cannot be bothered. I'm not going to the early kickoff. They can get in the bin. Fuck all of that. He has another year and then he's homegrown. Oh, God knows. God knows. Does Datro Fofana even get a chance if he stays? Well, I'd give him a start over Broya. Just cuz. See what happens. Can't be any worse. Can't be any worse. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Jesters. That actually does make sense. That makes sense. All right, cool. Anything else? Chelsea will have scouts at the Newcastle versus Manchester City match this weekend. Don't know who we're scouting specifically, but go for it. Go for it. I want to hear a name first before I get gassed. Watch along for the Fulham game. What? Who are Fulham playing this week? You talking about the Fulham-Liverpool game, second leg, or what? Oh, Chelsea-Fulham. I'm so slow today. Fuck's sake. Yeah. There's a watch along. Don't worry, I'll bun a zoot in a couple minutes and I'll wake up. My bad, people. Chelsea is just really killing me right now. Dybala. So despite rumours about Chelsea, I see Dybala staying at Roma as things stand. I have no updates. There's nothing happening as of now, and his release clause will expire in 4 days. So it looks difficult and unlikely. I think Chelsea need a striker more than a top-quality all-round attacking player like Dybala. Well, who actually thought Dybala was coming to Chelsea? Who actually thought that was happening? We got tricked in the summer. We are not getting tricked again. So, no. But yeah, if you fell for that, that's a you problem. Chelsea have also inquired to Benfica on Antonio Silva. This one was from Felix Johnson. Chelsea inquired on an asking price. We were told they had to pay its release clause of 100 million euros to get Silva in January. Chelsea are believed to be willing to pay 60 to 65. It's not clear yet if they'll pursue the deal and no negotiations just yet. And Chelsea are scouting a number of centre-backs, including Silva, Diamande, Yoro, and Todibo. The chosen target will depend most on price and availability, but Silva is believed to be the preferred choice generally. What is the point? So we're going to spend all month negotiating for another centre-back for about 80-something million. All right, cool. Like I said, going for a centre-back is forward-thinking with the likes of Trevor Chalobah, Thiago Silva potentially leaving in the next 6 months. So I've not got anything against it. But our biggest problem right now is a striker. I'm not wasting all month negotiating with fucking Benfica again. We couldn't do anything else. Well, towards deadline day because of it. Fuck that. Negotiate, see how far you can take it, but whatever. I don't think you're going to get any lower than his release clause. So, are you going to spend 100 million euros on him, or are you going to look for somebody else? We'll have to wait and see. But it's just an inquiry for now. No bid's been dropped. Allegedly, Silva is the preferred choice. Does look like a good centre-back, a good passer, retains possession well. Is reportedly very good at disguising his decisions on the ball from the opposition. Reads the game well. Apparently isn't the fastest centre-back, but obviously reads the game well, so he makes up for it. Cool. Don't mind. I'm not against it. Whatever. See how much the other options are, because I think Diamande would be cheaper as a first alternative. I think Todibo would be cheaper as well, to be fair. I'm saying Isak might be sold due to FFP. Newcastle admit they may have to sell one of their star players such as Isak, Botman, or Guimaraes because of the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules. Cool. Maybe that's why we're going to Newcastle v City. I don't know. Maybe we'll drop a bid for Alexander Isak. Go on, man. Get my East African king to the bridge. I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. That'll be the dream move. I know he's Eritrean, but I'm still claiming him as Ethiopian. Technicalities and all of that. Proper Chelsea. Bring me Isak. Bring me Isak. I'm here for it. I said Conference League and spent 1 billion. Let's go. We will be there. I said we will be there. You better hope we don't get into the Conference League, bro. Because let me go into the Conference League and win another European trophy before you lot answer. Long, long, long summer for you. I will flex that Conference League on every best of the rest like it's another UCL just to be shameless. So you better hope we don't get Conference League. Because that's a guaranteed trophy. As long as Poch isn't in charge. As long as Poch isn't in charge. Because these fucking dickheads will probably give him another year if that's the case. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, I know it's all technicalities, but I'm claiming it anyway. Bring me Isak. Bring me Isak. I can start my shameless player stand arc. Do a little heel turn. Tell everyone about how Isak has the minerals and vicariously live through him, the same way half this fan base lived through Mount and Gallagher. It's time for me to win. It's time for me to get a W. Man, get to live through all your players. I want to live through somebody too, damn it. Yeah, bring Isak. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, I went 12 years ago. 12 years ago. Was there anything else other than that? I think that actually is everything we went through for today. Thank the Lord. Just gonna check Chelsea HQ. Oh, we are starving for transfer dopamine, bro. This is the only thing that makes these L's a little bit more tolerable. Not aware of any direct negotiation between Chelsea and Tottenham for Gallagher so far, but we have to see what happens in the next few weeks. Thank you for nothing, Fabrizio. Oh, why is Poch on my screen, you piece of shit move? Todd Bowley and Igbali are willing to invest again in January to resurrect what has been a disappointing season so far. I did see Sammy say the same thing too. Bowley and Igbali are prepared to spend more cash in the hopes of revitalizing Chelsea's season. How about you spend money on a new coach? That would be nice. Yeah, Maldini, I hear it, man. Let's go. Let's go. I need some representation, man. Need some representation. Oh, shit, your mom was born in Ethiopia. Jeez, I didn't even know you were half Ethiopian. Mad. Big up, my guy. Big up. That's because I always get notifications for pies in it, so I didn't know what you were saying if anything else came up. But yeah, Isak to Chelsea, please. Like, this year has stunk. Give me something. Give me something nice. Alexander Isak on an 8-year contract. We will be there, bruv. We will fucking be there, man. And you know what? Send them Broyo or Lukaku. Send them Broyo or Lukaku. Jafar, I'll be so real with you, brother. I don't know. I need to find out. My parents never taught me, like, anything about my background. I just know I'm Ethiopian. I didn't even know a word of Amharic. That's the worst spot. But yeah. One day we'll learn. One day we'll learn. Maybe one time I want to have a free summer and I'm not doing transfer news every day. But yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, all of that shit. I'm going to send the link out. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Super chat if you want to guarantee your comment gets read out and all of that shit. And yeah, let's see what everyone's saying. Oh, this is pissing me off already. Cool. That should be everyone. Wait. Oh, fuck's sakes. Yeah, that's calm. That's calm. Yes, guys. Yes, guys. What are we saying?
Big up, bro.
All good. All good. So, Conference League might be deemed a success.
You know, I had a look before I came on. If we were in the Conference League this season, we wouldn't win it. I had a look at some of the teams. We wouldn't win it if we were in the Conference League this season.
Not really.
Bro, Villa are in the Conference League. I reckon Frankfurt would beat us. I'm not even capping. I reckon Frankfurt would beat us.
Oh, we're so cooked. You know that? We're actually so cooked. I said we wouldn't even go through in the Conference League. Ah, for fuck's sakes, man. These lot are actual disgraces for letting this man stay in the job this long. I can't believe it, bruv. I want to talk about ambition and all this bullshit, but you want to sit here and let this guy drag us down and ruin our season by the week. Been calling this shit since basically October. Just didn't want to be Poch out that early. But we've been seeing the writing on the wall for ages, and if we can see it, why can't these fuckers see it?
No idea. I feel like their intentions are good. It's just massively, it's just naivety more than anything. Like, I think
it's naivety and ego. It's ego too.
I'll be real. I don't even think it's ego. Like, I think they have the right idea in terms of like trying to, you know, stick with someone and keep him, which is admirable, but it's naive. Like, it doesn't strike me as egotistical. It just strikes me as hugely naive.
I don't know, because like the writing's been on the wall for Potter for ages, and they didn't make the move till too late. Now it's the same thing with Poch. It's like we don't want to admit the mistakes. Cool, it hasn't worked out. Like, if we're talking about what elite owners do, they're quickly.
Yeah.
You see the writing on the wall quickly, and you're like, yeah, cool, this ain't working, we move. That's why you got him on a 2-year deal, just in case of shit like this. So why don't we act? Because when it was Potter, it was like, no, we signed him for 5 years. We have to give him we actually have to give him time. You don't sign someone in for 5 years and sack them in 6 months. This guy's on a 2-year contract. It's a 2-year contract. You can get rid. But they're not doing it. So, like, they're culpable. The whole point of this was that the whole point of a 2-year contract is that you judge it based off what we're seeing on the pitch. What am I seeing? I can't defend them. I can't defend them. It's beyond this point. I was very patient with how long it would take for them to act on Poch. They're taking way too long. Way too fucking long.
He's not going to be sacked when there's a chance to get through to a final. It's just not going to happen. So you need to remove that from your mind. If the semi-final was the one leg, then I agree with you. He should be sacked. But it's a 2-legged thing. If he gets to the final, he's not going to be sacked then as well, unless like I say, unless the results are catastrophic, like we lose 5 or 6 in a row. It's just not going to happen. You need to remove that from your mind. I've accepted that. I've accepted it's not going to happen unless it really is catastrophic. Like we lose Fulham, Middlesbrough, and the Villa game.
But they lose to Fulham, and I'm not asking for us to lose to Fulham. I never want that.
No, I'm not asking
if we lost to Fulham, you don't think that could potentially be the death knell for him?
No, because he's got the Middlesbrough game coming up, so you can get through that.
I agree, and I'll be real. I don't even like. I've accepted the fact that he's probably going to be here till the end of the season, and then he'll be sacked in the summer. Is probably what will happen. Like, that for me is the most likely outcome, regardless of whether that's the right thing to do or not. That is the most likely outcome for me. And like, he's going to get sacked. He's not making it the whole contract. He's not. But I don't see him leaving earlier than the summer, even if things go catastrophically bad. Like, we'd have to be basically on the verge of being relegated, I think, for them to pull the trigger this season before the summer.
The fact that it would take potentially is
it's a catastrophe now. It's horrible now. That's the issue.
It's not a catastrophe in it's not a catastrophe in their eyes. It's not a catastrophe.
It's also
and that's a big problem.
No, but it's not a catastrophe. It's not it's not a catastrophe even in the results because it's mixed.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You're
Nah,
not understanding.
bro.
If we had lost like 8 in a row, then that'd be more understandable for them to sack him. But it's not. They've just come off winning a few games. They've lost this one, but they're still in a semi-final. If they beat Fulham, if we beat Fulham, we shoot up the table above Newcastle, Manchester United, and then we get through Borough. We go to a final and we beat Villa in the next round. It's as simple as that. That's how crazy this situation is.
Because on paper, everything looks good.
It's not even that. Like, it's not even that prime. Like, as bad as it is, we're in 10th, right? It's not catastrophic yet. As much as we want to say it's bad, it's not catastrophic.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Scott. On paper, everything is still fine.
Because we're talking about a difference in standards.
It's not even a difference in standards, though, Lewis. Like, just from this isn't catastrophic in terms of whichever way you look at it. It's bad for us in terms of we shouldn't be 10th as a club, but to say it's catastrophic, it isn't. Like, catastrophic is relegation, as bad as that is, and that's what I think it takes. And like Andrew's right, it gets like when it turns.
But then isn't that basically a dropping of the standards, though? I feel it's the case where we both have some truth to it.
And that's why I'm saying on paper to them, it does not look that bad yet. I'm not defending any of this. Like I know it's bad, but like to them on paper, we've won. I know we lost against Middlesbrough, but before that we won our last 4. A lot of the games we were winning in the first half of the season, the whole excuse was we don't have Nkunku, all of our injuries. Nkunku's now back. We've got players coming back from injury, and this whole thing about pressing and intensity, that they're looking at it in terms of on paper, it's not that bad yet. In 2 months' time, when we're out of everything and we're even lower in the table and we've lost even more games, that's when they'll sack him. But as of right now, on paper, everything is still okay. To them, on paper, it's not crisis. That's why Potter got that long, because everything was still somewhat fine. If we had lost to Dortmund, Potter would have got sacked. But we didn't, and that prolonged him because he went on a few game win streak or a few game bounce, and that kept him a little bit longer.
I don't think it's that. I think Lewis mentioned it earlier. I think it comes down to the fact. Like I truly believe if the fans hadn't said anything, Potter would have lasted till the end of the season.
Probably. It was those who don't know what you're doing. That was the first. That was the first time I heard fans going against Potter.
I think they shit the bed. I think they heard the outcry and just shit the bed because they didn't realize
that too. But that goes back to it this season. You remember I said this like a month or two ago. For him to get sacked, things need to get very, very bad.
Because you got to remember as well with Potter, he came off a 3-game winning run, lost that first game, and then got the sack immediately.
Yeah. Because as bad as results, I think Lewis said this, that he should have got sacked.
No, 3-game without a loss. Sorry, 2 wins.
I think Lewis, you said this. He should have got sacked when we lost to Man United. As bad as some of our results have been in terms of losing to West Ham or losing to United, we've not got battered. We've not lost 6-0 when we had Sarri or 4-0 against Bournemouth to turn the fan base. We've not had a horrific result to turn everyone yet. We've not had an embarrassment.
Are we talking about an embarrassment in terms of the results? Because if we're talking performance, I put Man United.
But again, but performance is performance. I'm talking about
the fans, though.
No, I'm talking about what things look like on paper. Performance is just performance. What it looks like on paper.
Oh, on paper, yeah, we haven't had an embarrassing result yet.
Thank you.
Here's the thing.
But we didn't have one under Potter.
All of this stuff just adds up to me. Like on paper for them, everything is okay.
23rd, Andrew.
That's why I say to me everything just adds up to show that it's just okay on paper.
So here's the thing. After the Fulham game, there's 10 days in there till the Middlesbrough game.
Yeah.
So you beat Fulham. If you beat Fulham, it's quite conceivable that both Man United and Newcastle could lose this weekend, right? Because they're playing City and Spurs, even though they're both at home.
Mm-hmm.
the end of the weekend, you can find Chelsea in like 8th or something like that.
I think someone said on Twitter we could be 7th by the end of the weekend.
7th, right? You come back, and this is, I'm not saying
if Brighton loses, then
that's why they're
we
not
buy
firing
goals.
Exactly.
Yeah, you come back. Your first game against Middlesbrough, you get through that, and then you get past Villa in the FA Cup. He's definitely not leaving then.
Yeah.
No matter how bad we play. No matter how bad we play.
Andrew, I think that 8-day stretch at the end of January, where we play, obviously we've got the second leg against Middlesbrough, we've got the cup game against Villa, and then we've got Liverpool away. I think. Yeah, we've got a 3-game stretch, and I think that depending on those results, if we were to lose all 3 of those and lose the Liverpool game heavily, then I could see him being sacked.
But that would also mean the fan base we need to turn. Remember, if it gets loud enough and the fan base turn, then they will sack him. But if they don't, we're just fed excuses. If we're just fed bullshit excuses of and Cuckoo is still out, this player is still out, that player, then
get knocked out v Middlesbrough, the fan base will turn.
Right, but then again,
if they don't, they're cocks. If they don't, they're cocks.
But then again, they won't. Like I said, like with every fan, they won't turn if we beat Fulham, even if we play bad. They won't turn if we beat Middlesbrough, even though we play bad, and they won't turn at Villa, even though we play bad. Because we get through 2 cup competitions, 1 to a final, and you beat Fulham, and you're potentially 7th or 8th finishing the weekend. So
you know,
it's not a catastrophe if that happens. If that happens.
I didn't who here watched the Liverpool game against Fulham the other night?
Watched the second half.
How did Liverpool play? Because based on the goal they conceded and what I saw,
they were getting caught in transition a little bit, especially on their left-hand side, which isn't a very good moment.
This could be Poch's. We keep saying it, but this is so easy for Poch to win a cup. We've got Middlesbrough, we should be beating. Say Fulham get to the final, we've already beaten them this season. And then you've got Liverpool, who don't look great and who don't look great this season, and defensively are suspects. Obviously, we are as well, but we've already shown that we could go toe-to-toe with them this season. So, he's got such an easy run, and whoever we had would have as manager has such an easy run, and it's just not good enough.
Let's not forget Liverpool has their main chance creators out against us.
Yeah, I think by the time we play him in the final, Salah and Trent will both.
Yeah, they'll be back.
I meant the league.
It's just
in the league, yeah, it is what it is.
It's just so frustrating when Chelsea fans say changing a manager doesn't make a difference. We as a fan base have no right to say that. We know what a new manager can do. That's the only reason we have 2 Champions Leagues. Oh my God.
It makes no sense.
Hey, season's over if you sack a manager mid-season.
Jesus.
And why is this Zerbi not seen as a ideal candidate?
Oh, it's not even that. It's not even that. Go and look at some of the guys we've got in. I understand the squad was different, right? But you go and look at what we did in that Champions League final with Di Matteo. He was not a good manager. We got to a Champions League final with Avram Grant as our manager. He's not a good manager. I understand the squad is different in terms of the experience and everything, but we should be able to get a turnaround in terms of just a boost to get us into 6th or 5th. And that's all most of us are asking for, a bare minimum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yo, I gotta say this. People, 10 years. That's how long the owners have to own the team. Mm-hmm. So unless you want to go 8 more years, going owners out. Save your breath.
A long time.
Yeah, it's gonna be long. Relax. Just hope they get it right. They're not going anywhere. And if you don't think they have ambition, you're a cunt. If I spend $1 billion and you look at me and say, "Oh, you don't have no ambition," I would slap the shit out of you. I clearly have ambition. Am I getting it wrong in some places? Yeah. Lack of ambition ain't the reason.
Safe.
Habibi.
That's pies.
Lack of ambition ain't the reason. Are
Oh,
they
we
getting
got an
things wrong?
Ornstein tweet from Pies. So, the situation will be reviewed at the end of the season. At this point, it'll be halfway through a 2-year contract. Other than that, we all know this is a results industry. We all know expectations are high at Chelsea. The aim at the start of the season was to get the UCL qualification. So let's see how they do that in the second half of the campaign. He hasn't really said anything that we didn't already.
Translation is right now they're going to assess at the end of the season. But if results get worse, then they'll make the change.
But the thing that I want to ask is there any way you guys think Poch stays till beyond next season?
No.
Like, do you think there's nothing?
There's
There's
a way.
nothing he can do.
If he wins 2 cups, I wouldn't even fire him if he won 2 domestics.
Won 2 cups and finishes 6th or 7th, then yeah.
I think he's saying beyond next season.
If he win 2 cups and finish 10th, I will bring him back.
Okay.
Hang on. Duoscope. Can you ask the question again? Are you saying he gets next season or goes beyond next season?
Go beyond.
He gets next season and obviously further beyond that point.
Yeah.
No.
If he wins 2 cups, I'd give him next season.
Getting next season is not a difficult thing. There's a chance he gets next season, bro. There's a chance he's sacked within a month of next season.
I genuinely don't. I don't think there's much chance of him getting sacked.
Chelsea for life. DM me, bro.
Anywhere close to this season, but I think it's. I feel like he should get sacked at the end of the season, just based on how our league form has been. But I'm struggling to see how he would if there's any chance.
If he wins, even if he wins the League Cup and finishes 8th, he'll get next season.
Wait. Yeah. What do we get? What do we get if we win the Carabao Cup? Is it what do we get?
Conference League.
I think it's like 100 grand.
So I don't think
you're talking about money, or are you talking about?
They're
like,
saying about finance. They're saying about finance.
It's not about
no. If the Carabao Cup gets us Champions League.
It gets you conference.
It gets you conference.
If it gets you European football, then I think if he wins the cup, he stays regardless.
He stays. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can say whatever you want. Beating Liverpool in the cup final, I think you'd probably.
No, that's big. That's big.
He deserves to stay if he was capable of.
Well, it depends. If Liverpool put out a strong team and he beats them, which
it'll be the final.
Let's all be honest though. Like, even if we get past Middlesbrough, which we probably should, based on we've got Premier League quality, does anyone truly see him beating Liverpool in the final?
Yeah, because it's a one-off. And in one-off,
I can't see him doing it.
In a
I didn't see us getting close to the last.
We might win on penalties finally.
It's a one-off.
This is what I said. And this is where people misunderstood me. Liverpool are a threat, but they're beatable. Every team in the league, every single
beat
team
them in the last 2 cup finals.
Even
City this season are beatable because the quality of.
Hold on. I did not. Sorry to interrupt. I did not say they're not beatable. I know they're beatable. I said, do you trust him? Do you trust him? Do you trust him?
I mean, he drove.
As shit as we've been, we've seen us perform on one-off games.
Yeah, our problems.
And ironically enough, the teams that have played well enough against
Man
the teams.
City,
That's the weird thing. We're not against the bigger side.
We drew.
We did perform against Liverpool.
And that goes to penalties.
I'll be so real. I don't trust him.
Yeah. And ironically enough, I think I would back us in penalties with some of the guys we've got. Did
you see our penalties against Newcastle? Fuck my life.
That's what I'm saying. I do back us if we were against Liverpool to potentially get a result.
I don't know, man. It is Liverpool.
I'll put it to you this way: I back us more against Liverpool than I would against a Villa.
I don't trust them.
Do you know what? If we were actually this is a no shit statement. If we were actually somewhat competent, we could literally win we could beat Liverpool, but we're just shit. We're even worse than what we were even at the beginning of the season, and that wasn't good enough.
Not really. No, we're not.
We are.
We are literally the same.
We've got more or less the same team. That's the thing. We've got more or less the same team. We've added Pochettino. You just swap out Carney for Palmer. Jackson will be back by then. And we just don't have Chilwell, which he was playing left wing, so it wasn't a miss anyway.
The draw here and there, a couple of losses, we'll have a couple of wins.
I don't know. I genuinely think we were playing better football earlier in the season than probably.
Of course we were.
Of course we did.
It was the same, bro. It was exactly the same.
Look at the occupation of the box we had against fucking West Ham versus in fucking Middlesbrough.
This is what y'all could do. This to prove it to y'all. Go watch the game again. Stop asking. Just go watch it.
I know. I've watched.
Bro, it's the same football. It's no different. There's some difference. Right. Tell me what we did different against Liverpool. What did we do?
We were actually capable of keeping the ball.
We had presence in.
Are you mad? We 100% were.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you the difference. Liverpool plays open, so when we get the ball, it's open. Liverpool don't sit low. Anybody we play against who play open, we look one way. But when we have possession, we look like how we look. Shit. It's the same. Yo. One person y'all can't tell that we not the same as me. Because y'all was living in this fantasy world. Oh, no, give them time. When the whole time I was overanalyzing them. When y'all was like giving them time, I was overanalyzing them. Watching every fucking thing. Alex ain't around. Alex can tell you, I'll be late night and hear Alex, did you see such and such? I watched the game again. Did you see? We'll be discussing because he watched the game 2 and 3 times like me. We are playing the same football. There's nothing different.
I feel like we had a lot more consistent. Like we were able to keep the ball.
I'm gonna tell you what was different. The mood was different because the season was fresh. You had no dark cloud over you.
Honestly, no. Because I
watch the game again. I don't really. Ain't no need for me to argue because it's the same thing.
Took to match day 3 when we lost to Nottingham Forest for the mood to just completely go back to where it was last season.
It's the same thing.
What did he got injured against West Ham? You fool.
Because I've been pissed off with every single performance.
Even West Ham, but like enough people, there was like one loss, so people take us a blip.
Lewis, I'm gonna repeat what I said.
And when we lost that one, it was like, oh shit.
Since when
we lost against West Ham because that fucking idiot subbed on Mudryk to play fucking centrally.
Nottingham Forest was one of our worst performances, but there was the Luton game. I felt we did good.
We didn't.
No, we fucking didn't. We played the same way.
No. Okay, not good. Not good. The same way
the whole season, apart from against Liverpool, Arsenal, and City.
Bro, because the reason why I'm saying I'm saying good in comparison to what we've like. For example, like the Sheffield United game we played recently, that was a shocking watch. The Newcastle game in the cup, terrible. What other game? The Brighton game that we won, awful. We had no control over the ball. Even the Wolves game. Actually, I don't know. But like some of the more recent games have been absolutely atrocious. Like even like let's say do you remember the Everton game, the United game? There's like these games were like considerably worse than earlier in the season.
No, they weren't.
Week 2, round 2, we played West Ham. You forgot what West Ham was like? That's week 2. We lost to West Ham.
Yeah. What game do we?
You don't need to go watch that
United or West Ham?
Oh yeah, don't forget the Wimbledon game. Oh,
Wimbledon!
Oh fuck!
Wimbledon like
I didn't argue that the way we played against Wimbledon was the same way we played against Preston.
Yeah, you deserve to be pressed at the time.
What do you mean I got about? But everyone's agreeing with me all of a sudden.
No. At the time,
not everybody agreeing with you all of a sudden. No, I was first on this vote.
Right now, you don't. Right now, you're saying at the start of the season, we were playing just as bad as now. But back then, when I say we were playing shit, none of you agreed. How does that make sense?
We agreed. No, what we said that day. Let me tell you what we said that day. We had switched like 7 or 8 players, and I said I would understand why we didn't look good because we switched like 8 players for Wimbledon. So I mentioned
the Prem games as well. I mentioned the Prem games as well.
Huh?
I mentioned the Prem games as well.
You couldn't have been telling nobody. Yo, GX. I was the first motherfucker mentioning about Poch.
Go watch it back.
You just said about that game.
Yeah.
Go watch it back, Andrew. Go watch it back, man.
He said it about Wimbledon, but that was way after me, bro.
Power. Why would I watch a stream from 4 months ago? Why would I'm behind on so many things, and I'm going to watch a stream from 4 months ago. Fucking hell, man! What you would take me for? Jesus Christ.
The reason why people don't take what you say seriously
Ibs, man, we're alive, bro.
Big up, Ibs.
like I agree with what you were saying. You know, everything what you lot are saying, I agree with. Especially what Andrew and Scott mentioned, that whether we like it or not, whether you want him here
Is
or
that
not.
Ibs?
Yeah, man, that's good, Andrew.
Yeah, big up, Ibs. No.
Big up. He's here till if he gets a result in the next few games, the guy's staying. The guy's chilling. If he wins us a cup, he's there to the end next season. Depending on what happens next season is what happens next season. But the pressure will be harder. But boy,
yeah, it will be. Agreed.
It'll be harder from the first game. But
say that again.
I don't know. The performance is a bit.
Guy you signed out.
TPB is cool.
Yeah, he didn't do anything.
Oh, I think it was the wrong person. I didn't time that guy out. Oh,
so it was you.
My bad. That was the wrong person.
TPB is cool.
Well, I think I've sorted it.
Yeah, he's cool. He usually makes good comments.
So are you in terms of transfers? What I wanted to ask you, man. Transfers, though. What are we saying, man?
I legit don't care.
Left back and striker.
Left back and striker.
Left back and striker.
I'm being deadly serious for you, man. We could sign Osimhen tomorrow, and I wouldn't give a shit.
I wouldn't either. Scott,
I mean,
I'm right
not until this manager leaves, but long term. Long term, left back and striker. But for this manager, no one.
He'll play the left back up front, and he'll play the striker in goal. Like, I don't care, man.
I see something that he will play. He's waiting for Chilwell to get back so he can play him left wing.
No, he can't.
He won't.
This fan base will beat the shit out of Poch. I think they would physically beat him the fuck up if he tried to.
Well, for what? Giving our Champions League winner Ben Chilwell some more minutes? No, man, come on. They're going to celebrate that. Ben Chilwell
you already got to put up with fucking Sterling and Mudryk. He better not.
But Jimmy,
you know,
bro. Jimmy, what you don't understand is we need more height. We need more height in the teams. Of course, Chilwell's going left wing.
We need just a little bit.
This height shit is still.
We need better off the ball defensive work rate from the wingers so they can help Colwell out. So Ben Chilwell will be the perfect guy to track back and help him out with the defensive phase.
God bless you, Lewis.
That's going to be the plan.
Dacho Fofana, is that like a little interim before he finds his feet, so we can he's just stuck next to Jackson.
We're not doing that.
They're not playing him at all. He's not going to.
You know what? You have clock. Some of you guys are just enemies of progress. Like you just like being that. You know,
being what?
Enemies of progress. Dacho Fofana to come in to do what exactly?
Oh yeah. God.
I would play Dacho Fofana over Broha.
Same here. Yeah, I'd rather watch Dacho Fofana than the beard in Albania.
I would play Jackson over Broha. I would play Jack. Not Jackson.
Is Dacho
Washington.
You know what? It can't be worse. It can't be worse.
And that'd be my thing. As bad as Broha playing, you can't get any worse. So you might as well get fucking
guys. Did he not go AFCON? Did he not go AFCON?
Jackson did.
No.
Exactly.
Dacho.
Exactly. Poch came in like a lion. Now he like a straight bitch. He came in talking all that shit. He's a bitch.
Chelsea must win now. Now we're quietly talking about. So, what does everyone think about the Conference League?
Do you want to know what's funny? Even at the beginning of the season, his statements were loaded with double meaning. He kept on saying stuff. We're gonna try. We're gonna win. And then he even said, "Oh, but if not, we're gonna resort to the transfer window." He did at the beginning. He said, "If not, we'll resort to the transfer window."
In the beginning, he said, "We're gonna win trophies. There's no excuses."
Yes. That was one interview, and then
that wasn't one interview. That's what he said in 3 interviews, bro.
Yeah. Okay, and then
excuses.
when he was in front of what do you call these guys? Reporters. He was saying stuff like, "Oh, like yes, the aspiration is to win, but if not, we'll tweak it in the January transfer window." Like he was giving himself like outs, like even at the beginning, but just nobody was picking up on it.
Let's face it. Let's face it. In the preseason, he was giving answers that he gave to the guys in interview to get the job in the first place.
Yeah.
All right. He was just giving answers to make us forget about stuff. This is the real Poch. He's a pussy ass loser. That's what he is.
I thought you were going to say something completely different.
Loser. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's broken, my man. Ziyad's broken. Ziyad's a broken.
He's a sheep and
they keep the spirit.
His first interview in front of reporters, he already started bitching out. She was saying shit like, "Don't ask me difficult questions or I'll leave." Like, get this nigga out of here. The guy, like, he's in the beginning. Chat, back me up here. This guy literally said, "Don't ask me no difficult questions or I can leave." He literally said that in front of reporters.
I don't even.
Everybody remembers that interview he had with the one-on-one thing where he was talking about Chelsea's the biggest club in the last 15 years, blah 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 blah. But once he got in front of reporters,
when he got signed,
you mean that one? This look at the chat. This guy has.
I don't even know these people. They're saying he did.
Do you mean that?
He did. Yeah, he did. I remember that he did. To be fair, I don't know.
Why nobody produce it? Produce it. Show us. Show us like Winston. Because what we know he said, we can produce it. Somebody got to produce that for me. Because all of us been following this all along, and none of us on the panel remember that. Somebody got to show us. Show us.
Kai, no one likes you. But yeah,
no one's asked him a serious question until about November anyway about his tactics, or even December what it was about people playing the positions. No one asked him any serious tactics because he won't get invited to the press conference or interviews.
Wait, do our scope? Did you say you have financial degree at high school diploma?
No, I didn't.
But what's Kai saying that?
I don't know. Trying to be funny, I guess.
Well, it is fun.
We got Mad Genius saying bring in Diego Simeone immediately.
Fuck no, man.
He said it wasn't mandatory for him to be there so he can get up and leave. What does that have to do? What's that have to do about mentality of the club? Because what we're talking about, what he said, is when he was talking with big balls about what the club is going to do. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know he did say.
Hold on. What's his expectations? Because that's what we will go. His expectation. When his interview, they asked him, "What's your expectations at Chelsea?" He said the expectations is for me is the same as everybody else. At Chelsea, you don't get excuses. They expect to win cups. They expect to be in Champions League. Blah blah. That's what he said. Then he said it again in another interview.
Lewis, do me a favor. Bring up that.
Double down on it.
Hey, kids! If you ever need to know what being dropped on your head as a child looks like,
I would rather get.
He ain't trying to say Ole, is he?
Yeah. Two comments down.
Yeah.
Oh,
he rather get Ole than
this is what brain damage.
You can tell the age of people, can't you? You really can tell the age of people, or that they don't watch other teams. To say Diego Simeone's got Atletico Madrid playing good football. They're not defensive anymore. They're actually playing great football.
I wouldn't say
that was some type of classic shit.
You're talking about a serial winner.
Attacking football. Griezmann is playing out of his skin.
Anything
different
from what Atletico Madrid were playing, I think it's fair to say is great football.
The only reason why we can't get Simeone is because he's the highest paid manager in the world. That's the only reason.
€40 million a year. Or
they gave him that money. Yeah.
Wait, who was the guy? Somebody came on here and said that Poch is the highest paid Premier League manager.
Do you have to think what his buyout clause is?
No, he's not.
What?
Yeah, somebody came on here and said that a couple of times.
Guardiola or Klopp.
Yeah, no, it's Guardiola.
I'll give it to Pep, mate.
Simeone's the highest paid, isn't he?
No, that's in the world. That's in the league.
Yeah, Simeone makes 30 million.
Yeah, too right. Managers deserve to be paid more than players.
Pep's top for 20 million. Yes, Klopp.
That's a lot of money. I think
Poch is the third highest. Third highest is Klopp.
Like 8 or some shit, right?
Fucking hell. He's getting 10.4 million a year. Klopp's getting 15. Guardiola's getting 20.
Well, what was Potter on? Potter was on 12, right? 12 a year.
Nah. We're gonna bring Ole to the bridge to run him the fuck over with a car. Get him the fuck out of here.
Let me see.
Sacrifice. If we need a human sacrifice, we'll bring Ole to the bridge.
There's like 20 to 30.
The irony is, though, I know how an Ole team's going to play, Jimmy.
Before Ole Gunnar Solskjaer comes to mind.
I know how he plays football, unlike this guy.
I mean, if I tell you that.
This manager's a dickhead, man.
Yeah,
shut up, Flawless. Before I uppercut you. I swear to God, man. I'm going to uppercut you when I meet you, Flawless. I'm going to uppercut you. That's what I'm going to do.
Big up Air Race saying we know which fixture is guaranteed 3 points. Spurs at Stamford Bridge. Let Poch fuck that game up. If he hasn't already lost the fans by then, he will have lost them.
He tried to in the away leg. We're down to 9 men.
Oh, man.
If we come out in the second game and we beat the shit out of Middlesbrough, you know what's going to be so funny? if the games went in reverse, nobody would care. Like if we go and beat Middlesbrough 3-0, 4-0.
No, because it'd be expected.
You feel what I'm saying? It'd be like if we won the first one 4-0 and lost the second one 1-0, nobody would care. But
we're through anyway. Don't be negative.
No, but my thing is it's the mentality going into it's his statement going into the game about it's a semifinal. Just as long as you enjoy yourself, and that's what the fuck the players look like.
Yeah.
If the manager says that, and then that's what you see the players look like. Why would you then go, oh my gosh, these players? The players did what the manager told them.
I'll say I don't think they enjoyed themselves. But
the manager said, "Go have fun, just have fun." That's it. That's what it's about, having fun.
Yeah.
That's what the manager said out of his mouth.
The fucking primary school. Just go out and enjoy yourselves. It's not about competing. We need to get him to manage the under eights. Maybe that'll suit him a bit more. You can go and tell them to enjoy themselves.
No,
you can play them with no structure and everything. It'll
he destroy those 8-year-olds' careers. They quit football.
Yeah,
actually, Cobham will never become the cash cow.
Oh no, do it then. Do it.
Okay, fair enough.
Wait. Do what?
Get Poch in
you
charge.
You heard what he said, man.
No, I actually didn't. I wasn't listening.
He said get Poch in charge of Cobham, so we don't have to deal with any Cobham grads.
Yeah, he can fuck.
Don't ruin Cobham more than it already is. Don't get him in charge of the club.
Fuck Cobham.
No.
I was gonna say his tactics suit them more. Just go out and enjoy yourselves.
Then Cobham will
medals just feed your ego. You know what? He'd be
Fuck Cobham. The best thing about Cobham is the service station.
He needs to go down to primary school, bro.
No, because then Cobham will stop winning trophies and will produce even more Gallaghers and Mounts and even less reach.
We already do, man. Like we already produce a bunch of shit anyway.
But we'll produce less Christensens and Rich James. Don't do that.
Yeah, all we produce is what defenders and roadrunners. Like that's all.
Do you want to produce even more?
I mean, they think they generate revenue. So
our only fit left back is now officially announced on loan at Borussia Dortmund.
Yeah, link up Sancho. Come on.
Dude's old number.
To be fair, I don't think he would have done well even at left back here. So he probably. Well, just from the fact that he hasn't played left back, but every single time he gets into a physical contest, he loses or he gets like body to the floor. Don't think that with the boat, and also I'm pretty sure he's shorter than Cucurella, so that doesn't help with Cucurella. Yeah, so
every time he plays
how
left back,
he gets left back.
Everyone's talking at me. I can't hear anything.
Cool. You know, Jursko, at one point Gusto was in like the bottom two for Jules one in the team.
Yeah, but he does a bunch of yeah. Okay.
What? It means nothing.
But no, actually, Jules one. I'm gonna need to see that stat because everything when he plays right back, he seems to be pretty competent defensively.
But wait, Dusko.
Based on the
hold on, wait. Let me ask. Dusko, he's never played left back. How the fuck did you say he can't play left back?
I didn't say. I said I'm not saying. I said I don't think. I didn't say he's
he's never played. So what are you based in? His position is a left back / left wing. He's never played it. He played it in the championship, won the championship. He's never played it for us. And then based off of what he can't play it. Just like you're looking at him.
I didn't say he can't. I just said I don't think he would have done well based on the fact of the height issues. He's not going to solve that, and the fact he gets bodied.
So what Tariq Lamptey?
He's a fucking left back.
Tariq Lamptey, all those guys, they're tall. A left back. When did a left back have to be tall?
Tariq Lamptey barely even played, and for our team, probably since.
I'm not talking about if he barely played. I'm talking about can he play in his league? Does he play in his league? Have you seen him be successful in his league?
Brian played considerably different to us anyway, so I don't know. I'm trying to hear that.
Who gives a shit about Brighton?
It's a left back.
And before people try and spin this, I'm not saying he's going to get to this level, but just to show you why the height thing doesn't work. Does anyone know how tall Philip Lahm is?
We ain't even going to get on that. He's like 5'4".
5'7".
He's a midget. But my point is...
Bundesliga. Yes, but Bundesliga. That's why Maxim was successful in the
talking about one of the best fucking right backs ever.
Hold on. Did you just say Philip Lahm is based on Bundesliga? Get him out of here.
I will stand on that. Hold on. I'm not saying that. I didn't say
Stop.
Hold on.
Talking about Philip Lam? Did you just say motherfucking Bundesliga tax? Is that what you just said?
In terms of the height, in terms of the height and physicality.
Do you know when he played in the Bundesliga? What Bundesliga tax? So what was the Prem then?
Let me ask you a question. How tall was Ashley Cole for us?
Stop shouting. I'm talking about
how tall is Madsen?
I'm comparing the physicality of the Premier League to the physicality of the Bundesliga. It is not the same. That's what I'm talking about.
How tall is Madsen?
Bro, what are you? Have you ever seen Philip Lam in World Cup? Have you seen him in Champions League? What the fuck are you talking about?
You're not disputing, man. I'm talking about the physicality. You're bringing up Champions League.
When you play in Champions League, who do you play?
Yes, and these are one. I'm talking about game after game after game in the Premier League. Comparing the two, it's not going to win you any points.
Oh my fucking god, yo, dude, stop talking, man. Stop talking. Listen. First of all, fuck your Premier League bias. All this idea that the Premier League
the Premier League is literally the most. The Premier League is literally the most.
Mbappe has never played one game in the Premier League. What are you going to tell me? He ain't good.
I can cook this dude with the Prem as well. So Rico Lewis, who is deemed good enough to play at Manchester City, is 5'7" as well.
Okay, and he played.
Hang on. No. Zinchenko, who was deemed good enough to play left back by Pep at Manchester City, is 5'9".
Okay, go on. And these guys, what does Pep do with these guys? He inverts them into midfield. And also Zinchenko, the brother that gets caught every single time anybody puts one on him. You man are funny. You guys
now it's not a height thing. So now it's not a height thing, it's a tactical thing.
Now it's tactical.
Pick an argument.
People don't like talking.
Your
argument. You don't even see what you do. You just said he was too small.
Guys,
now you talk about tactics about he inverts, he outverts, they play on the fucking pitch.
No, is that what you want to do? Is that really what you want to do? He inverts him into midfield. This guy's playing. We're not looking to. You're putting weather up again.
Philip Lam couldn't play in the Premier League. I don't know why I'm talking to
you. I didn't say that.
No. You just said he couldn't manage it because it's too physical.
You guys are just putting words in my mouth. I very clearly said Madsen wouldn't do well as a left back in our team, and you brought up Zinchenko and Rico Lewis, two fullbacks who get inverted into midfield to make up for their
Okay.
How tall was you guys?
Actually go.
So bad. You guys are so bad.
Ashley Cole was 5'9". Ashley Cole was 5'9".
And also, I brought. Hold on. When you guys are combining my 2 points, I said.
Fabian Delph was
hold on.
My 2 points was this. Hold on. My 2 points was this.
He said,
I said
literally one of the best left backs, the best fullbacks ever to play football in the world.
I said Madsen gets bodied to the floor, and then I said with the height issues in our team, like this is specific to Chelsea, he would be a liability.
When we brought up Lam, you said Bundesliga tax.
Stop. I'm talking about this was the point I made. This was the point that I made. You ain't gonna tell me what I said.
You can't even say what you made the own point yourself. You started talking about jewels. You started talking about ground jewels, bro. You started talking about ground jewels.
I didn't. You mentioned ground jewels. I didn't say ground jewels. I said he gets bodied to the floor. I didn't mention jewels.
You don't even know the own points you made.
I didn't mention the word jewels didn't come out of my mouth. They came out of your mouth. I said he gets bodied to the floor. That's what I said.
Wait. Prime's been trying to speak for a while. Prime, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. What? Like you guys are all like screaming and arguing with Duoscope. Like respectfully, Duoscope, whatever you're saying, like is like a load of waffle. We don't have a height problem in our team. We have a tactical issue in our team.
All right, mate.
Okay, cool. Okay,
all right, mate.
Because
so. Where's the
height
problem if Colwell's out there? Where's the height problem?
Jimmy, stop. Let me speak.
Let him waffle. Also, it's still 20 quid, by the way, people.
Guys,
it's still 20 quid.
I don't give a shit, because you guys didn't want to have a conversation. You guys just scream and shout.
I'm speaking. And you guys are all getting triggered by Duoscope. Like, let's actually speak. He's a child, that's fine. Let's all speak logically, though. Like, we don't have a height issue in our team. It's a tactical issue because West Ham have less height in their team than we do. But they hold on. Let me.
I think that's literally a lie.
Hold on.
No, it's not.
No, it's not a lie.
They have
No,
the
it's
same
not.
height.
It's not a lie.
Wait. We have the same average height.
Again, you guys are getting triggered by duoscope and you're screaming. Let's Scott and Jimmy. We're adults. Let's respond like adults. We at West Ham have less height in their team than we do. The reason why they do well with set pieces, both attacking and defending, is because they are coached and drilled. That's for one.
Fuck out of here.
In a bit, boy.
Hold on.
And hold on, just for the record, I didn't slander Philip Lahm. I said he was trying to make Philip Lahm sound like some dual master, and I said Prem physicality compared to Bundesliga physicality. That was my point. Anyway, Prime, fuck your mom. You're a bitch. Fuck you.
Scott, can I? He's gone. Can I finish?
You can.
Thank you. Also, he's talking about those fullbacks are inverted. That's why they don't have to deal with physicality. Well, Ashley Cole is the best left back, not just that we've had, not just the Prem's had, but the world's ever seen, and he's like 5'9".
He's a fucking and he's mager. He's slim.
Like
he's not even like a thick motherfucker.
Our issue is a physicality. It's not a physicality. It's not a height thing. It's tactical. Because I guarantee, if we had a better manager, we would do well with set pieces and we would score set pieces. Like you instead of being a child, like actually use your brain. And also, duoscope telling me to suck my mom. At least I have a mother.
Wait, hang on. What did I miss? Who criticized Philip Lahm?
Also, just on that point, by the way,
he said Bundesliga tax.
Both of West Ham. You mentioned West Ham. They statistically, their average height is the same as ours. So
thank you. Oh, okay. It's not less. My bad. I was wrong.
Height is not a problem because 6'2", Levi Colwell gets bitched around by Scott McTominay.
Their two fullbacks are both 5'9".
Who dissed Philip Lahm?
Duoscope said Bundesliga tax when it comes to Philip Lahm.
For Philip Lahm.
Philip Lahm. He said Bundesliga tax.
Arguably the best right back ever.
I'm going to use that for his opinion. I'm going to use that. I'm going to use Bundesliga.
He said Philip Lahm couldn't handle week to week in the Prem. Like what? Look at the bum players we see play week to week in the Prem.
Very lucky Alex was in here as well.
Amazing.
Get out of here.
Also, you know what's mad? It used to be.
The Prem is not even the most physical league.
German league was the physical league.
Yeah, and La Liga.
It used to be that if you're not strong,
Joshua Kimmich right now.
Hold on. It used to be that if they're not strong, you can't hack it in centrally. You have to play out wide. Now all of a sudden, people are saying that you can't. You're not physical enough to play out wide. Like what kind of policy is this? Like it's about being coached and drilled. The reason why Max is not playing is because Poch is not, for some reason, doesn't rate him. Let me
educate some people. As we said, you people that rate Kimmich, he's the diet version of Philip Lahm, bro. Philip Lahm could do what Kimmich does 100 times over. All right.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Back and in midfield.
Yeah, I'll take him. And
also, Duoscope. The reason why no one's listening. Duoscope. The reason why no one listened to what you said is because when we tried to bring logic to you, you behaved like a child. So whatever. Go suck your dad's penis or something.
Oh man! Oh what? Off the camera saying, yo, he was sounding like man.
Philip Lahm's not good because of physicality. You know.
Fuck.
That's
you see. That's what I hate, man. You look at someone and you think they're not strong enough. My God.
Yeah, that was a good example.
Hold on. So Andrew, by that logic, Modric's not a good player though. He's not visible.
Exactly right. It's physically, he doesn't look strong. Right?
Messi is one of the worst footballers we've ever seen, guys. He looks like.
You think so? Yelling means I'm acting like don't. Who yells more, adults or kids? Shut the fuck up. When you're an adult, you have to yell at kids. You prick.
The only reason why Jimmy and Scott are yelling is because they have to correct you, though, sir.
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Scott and Jimmy are literal parents. They're arguing with you. You're a child.
That's what I feel like. I'm talking to a fucking kid when I'm talking.
My kid has more sense than him.
And
I'm
pretty
sure
sure I'm your
has more
daddy.
sense than him. My kid legit has more sense than him.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure your Duoscope behaves worse than your child. Like, come on.
Yeah, he does. My kid's autistic, and he has more sense than Duoscope.
Has way more fucking sense there. Ain't nobody joke, Duoscope. You don't even really see when you be changing your arguments, bro. Like somebody will make the point to kill your point, and you'll come with a counterpoint that has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Or you move the goalposts. That's not how a debate go. Because that's really what we're doing on this show every day. We're debating each other. We're debating our arguments. But debates got rules, bro. You never. You're a fucking geek. You had to
these guys keep misrepresenting my argument. No. We heard exactly what you said.
Everybody heard what you said.
It's wrong.
I say no, and the thing is, as I said it earlier, you mentioned Jules, cool. Then when I start and then mentioned height, cool. Then when I debunked your height thing, you started talking about inverting into midfield and tactics.
Yeah, you started going
we weren't talking tactics, bro. So if we want to talk tactics, that's a different conversation. Then you started talking about he's getting out muscled, which that's upper body strength. That's a completely different argument again, because that's nothing to do with height. That's upper body strength. Because they're a man. Hazard was small and had upper body strength. He didn't get out muscled. So again, you're talking about you made 4 different arguments and you haven't backed up any of them.
Oh wait, Scott, didn't what about N'Golo Kante?
Yeah.
And
he's pretty small.
Kante was small.
He's not even over muscular and oversized.
Oh my God,
you've got people acting like everyone has to be built like Akinfenwa out here.
Michael Essien.
But
Michael Essien was a beast. No, Michael Essien was Michael Essien was a beast.
Abby and Delph was a Centurions. He was like what 5'9" or something.
Yeah, he was 5'9".
Yeah, Shaqiri like 4'5". He's a short fuck.
Pedro, that's another one.
Pedro,
them more forwards.
Yeah, Juan is another one. I would throw him out the club.
Zola.
Like if you told me, yo, we need him out of this club, Juan Mata, I just grab him by the back of his shirt and say, yo, get the fuck out, yo.
Zola.
Small.
You guys, Aaron Lennon, mate.
Wait, hold on. Savić has responded to you, Scott.
He can't spell. I said on your head, bro. No one said in your head. That don't make fucking sense. Thank you for proving my point.
Oh boy.
Man, see, he got dropped in his head, huh?
Got dropped in his head.
In your head.
Miles says certain man think Oshimen's gonna fix our issues. All he would do is just
saying, man. Like, look at what this manager has done. Go and look at every new signing that we've had this season under this manager, and they either haven't played or have been played to a way that doesn't suit them, or they've got worse across the season. Disasi's got worse. Palmer's got worse. Gusto's the only dude actually who hasn't got worse.
Sheila got worse.
Only worse. Maddie Sheila got, but he's not a new signing, right? Actually, the only other person I'd say is Petrovic.
Oh, you meant new signings? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I meant signings that came in the summer. Like, who else did we bring in? Caicedo. There was a video. I think someone mentioned it on 442. 442 came out video about the way Caicedo was playing last season. He used to get pressed by like 3 man and escape like literally on the half turn.
Yep.
In this system, he's getting pressed by 3 man with his back to goal. Like
with his back to goal.
But it's not but it's not even the back to goal. He's not on the half turn. He's flat footed because there's no energy in the team.
That's how they play. They play stagnant. They play like fucking like the grass monsters is holding their ankles.
Like Jackson went from at the start of the season, like connecting play, doing a bunch of stuff to barely getting involved in games. He played Nkunku as a target man in his like second game. We saw the Palace game, went, yeah, that was good, and he played him as a target man next game off the bench. Like,
hold on. He said
that's why he's got to go ASAP.
He said then you brought up Lewis and Zinchenko, and I said, cool, you're helping my argument, bringing up 2 guys that invert and because of their inability to defend.
Rico Lewis can defend. What the fuck are you talking about? Fuck this dude. Hey, someone ban him, bro. Some mod ban him. Kick him out.
Ban who?
Nah, don't ban him. Don't ban him.
Yeah, nah. Plus he modded anyway.
No, it's not even about. It's not even about.
Humor.
Just not rating Lahm simply is just a kickable offence. I care about his height, his jewels, his strength. Philip Lahm was a baller. He's up there. He's the best players in history. Right back.
Apparently, he said Lahm played in the Bundesliga, which can't be compared to the Prem physically.
So his Champions League, his Champions League performances, his Champions League performances, his World Cup performances don't count. That's what I'm saying.
No, they don't. They don't. No, they don't count, Andrew.
Ridiculous.
No.
He's the reason that Pep started playing inverted fullbacks in midfield.
He's the reason
Philip
why
Lahm
he
could
scored
do it.
something in what's his face in
Yeah.
yes
In Bayern Munich.
in Lahm, yeah.
Yeah.
He said, "I see thingy in you."
Yeah. Unbelievable. I mean, that's just one of the worst takes ever.
Why I'm not surprised.
Yeah, it's a bit
Yeah,
mad.
Philip Lahm wasn't a good example, man. I mean, yeah. You should have used someone else.
Jez, a guy who actually watches Bundesliga, says the Bundesliga was back then was even more physical.
That's what I'm saying. I said with Bundesliga, but I stopped that argument when I thought about his age. Like, man, he ain't fucking seen Philip.
Wait, how old is Dusko?
Mentally, probably like 9.
No. No. I mean, like in physics, like
2021.
Not 21.
No, that might make sense because Ryan's the same age.
Be like 25. At least 25. That guy can't be 21.
Actually, no, that's disrespectful. Ryan's not this, man.
How old do you say?
And I wouldn't say he didn't.
Oh, and now we're just guessing his age in the chat. I said bottom left, get out.
Who is that?
Let's just kick push for no reason.
Who is bottom left?
Poch out. Big up. I like the Avi, but big up, my guy.
Who's that?
Is that? Oh, it's that Prime.
No, he was bottom left.
No reason, but we do appreciate your donation. Big up, my guy.
No, who was bottom left though?
It was Bush. It was Bashara.
Yeah, Poch out. Yeah,
Poch out.
Hey, at least Fatter's
You didn't
pulling someone else
need
as
to
a
super
side.
chat, Fatter. There was a spot. You didn't need to waste your money.
Shaq
There was a
super
spot.
chat.
No, at least Fatter's not bullying Steve, so it's fine.
Keep super chat's fine, but you know, this guy's got more money than sense. But that's not
I know.
really surprising, really. Given that we're talking about it.
Wait.
Also,
You're 15.
I wouldn't
you're
say
lying.
Dua
You're
couldn't
not
watch
15. You're 15.
because I think I'm younger than him and I did watch
college a few months ago.
You're lying.
Wait, hold on.
When you talk about being in college about 15.
Wait,
This
but
guy's-
you've
Alright,
been, you've been
no,
on Lewis's...
Lewis. No, hang on. Lewis, if we're doing this right, you shouldn't be on the stream with us the way we talk. So take the
hold on. No,
15
from the channel.
Oh,
Ban
wait,
from
do
the channel, right?
you've been
What
on
the fuck,
Lewis's...
man?
I'm going to have to
You've
double
been-
check. I swear he's
you've
on.
You've been on Lewis's streams for like almost 2 years, right?
There's no way. Yeah, Maldini's defo trolling. He ain't 15.
Come on, he's trolling.
No. Words matter, guys. Words matter. So if he is Lewis, take away his mod status and ban him from the channel. So he shouldn't be on the stream with us the way we talk.
Wait,
I'll take away the mods if he is 15.
Hold on. So not only do you not have a finance degree, which you lied about, you don't even have a high school diploma. Hey,
yes, Alex is taking a break. Take a break.
Also, how are you 15? How are you 15 but trying to talk on Philip Lahm?
Oh boy.
Like, come
That's
on.
true, right? That's true.
How
So
can you speak on
basically,
Philip Lahm?
we shouldn't take anything you've said seriously because you're 15, because basically you never watch these players. So we shouldn't do that. Okay. No problem.
Oh, fuck.
If you ever watch that Germany
Philip Lahm would not have made it in the Prem. You don't know what Philip Lahm is.
Bro, if you watch Germany 2006, if you watch their first World Cup match when they absolutely stormed through that opposition, bangers upon bangers, mate. Oh my
Philip
God,
Lahm would have Philip
solid.
Lahm would have balled out in this league.
Hey,
Let's come on, guys. Let's look at the fullbacks we've had.
The reason why we have Trent Alexander-Arnold coming into midfield is the inspiration of Philip Lahm. All
guys,
the situations
you're talking about someone who is world class in 3 different positions.
Guys, look at the fullbacks we've had in this league, like Gary Neville, Seamus Coleman, Glenn Johnson. Philip Lahm's the best fullback in this league. Let's be real.
Kyle Walker. Victor Moses.
Yeah, Victor Moses. Big up Victor Moses.
Moses was
Zappacosta.
Brother.
Victor Moses was world class for a season. Let's not do that.
I know, but still big him up.
Okay.
Okay, what about Zappacosta?
My Nigerian man.
Listen, Jeremy. Yeah. Listen.
AFCON.
Free kick specialist.
Right. Has anyone seen anything on Antonio Silva? Because apparently we've inquired to Ben.
The only way we're getting him is by paying a release clause. I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. I don't think it's realistic either, but it's hint that Felix is hinting that he's the preferred choice so far.
Just go and get Tadibo.
You know how much that kid is going to be, bro? That's 100 million, boy.
Yeah, Tadibo's cheaper. Diamande's cheaper.
Hold on, Lewis. For that comment, Lewis, from that comment from Sage, can I ban him or time him out? From Sage.
No, it's Chelsea prop. It's Chelsea prop.
No, Sage. What Sage said.
Oh, Sage, do better, man. Do
My
better.
time out for that, or no?
Yeah, that deserves a
timeout. Just a timeout. Oh, please do better. Please do better. But yeah, Antonio Silva doesn't really look that likely, and I don't really think we should waste our time negotiating throughout January for this.
If we're buying him, he's
no Benfica, they won't budge.
So if we're buying him for that money, he's starting then, yeah?
Yep.
He's a starter. Yeah. He's a starter, yeah? All right. I just don't see the point.
Then what happens to...
But with that mindset, if Fofana comes back from injury, he should start as well.
I think I can't lie to you. There's a part of me that thinks they're almost writing off Fofana with the injuries.
I think Fofana's got to earn his way back in.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You got to at least give him. Well, let him be
got to prove his
That's why, Lewis. That's why I've said before with the centre back thing. I wait until the summer. Like wait until
wait until Silva and Disassi potentially back at one point competing with this new transfer.
Exactly, and the thing is as well is like we don't know what's happening with Silva. For all we know, he'll sign a contract before the end of the season. Chalobah won't leave this window, I doubt anyway. So he'll still be here come the summer, and we'll sell him in the summer. And then obviously it gives you a couple of months to it gives you a couple of months to assess Fofana.
Fuck's sake, who compares FIFA to real life?
With one game a week with all of those right centre backs, yeah, that's long.
Scott, you not heard the West Ham links with Chalobah?
No.
Yeah, West Ham Central put a tweet out about it. Yes,
I need to know what's going on with
Chalobah. It's a report. It's a report that West Ham are interested.
I also saw them linked with Max Kilman for 45.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I think the centre back thing is only if Agard leaves because I know he's got interest from Saudi Arabia.
Yes, that's it. That is exactly what it was. It was for Agard going to Saudi Arabia to trigger that move for Trevor Chalobah. They were looking to that. Yes, that's exactly what it was.
Which is weird because like Chalobah mainly plays on the right, where Agard is on the left of a back four, which like makes more sense for Kilman because he's left-footed. But yeah.
Bit mad that
all y'all niggas who want Thomas Tuchel back, he just signed Eric Dyer. He
should have signed Chalobah.
That should actually happening.
Here we go.
Eric Dyer fell upwards like that.
He went
3.4 mil, I think.
He paid for Eric Dyer as well.
Yeah, 3.4 million.
Guys, he's going to do his coaching badges. That's why
Tuchel doesn't. Also, Tuchel doesn't respect midfield, man. He's treating Kimmich like a dog.
You know what's weird? Weren't Bayern linked with Tomori?
No.
Maybe. But it's funny. By the way, all this transfer for a centre back is because he doesn't rate De Ligt. So he rates Eric Dyer above De Ligt.
Is De Ligt not injured?
I say we go
for De Ligt. About Newcastle having to maybe sell a big
Scott, is De Ligt not injured?
What's it? I'd love to see. I'd love to go for Isaac from Newcastle.
Hey, Scott, is De Ligt not injured?
Talking about defenders.
No, De Ligt isn't injured. Like he got benched. He brought him on. There was a game. I can't remember what game it was. There was a game he brought him on in midfield as DM.
I thought he was injured.
No, he doesn't rate him.
He don't rate him.
So who's he being playing?
He rates Upamecano higher.
Who's being playing centre back?
Kim and Jay and Upamecano.
Yeah,
Tuchel.
I can't believe.
I told you about Tuchel, guys.
Also, I tell you what, that means those reports. Do you remember those reports? Because weren't we linked with Delict from Juventus when he was under Tuchel? And that was some bullshit then.
So those delete reports weren't Tuchel, it was Chelsea.
Must have been.
Oh, listen, I thought Gallagher was strike one, man. Hey.
No.
I wonder what bullshit he was doing at Dortmund then.
What does he not see in Delict? That's baffling.
Fuck knows, man.
I don't know. Maybe it's personal. God knows.
Yeah, probably, bro.
Yeah, it's
the same thing he does. I don't know what he doesn't see in Kimmich, but there we go.
Hey, Kane. When you want to leave in the summer, we'll take you at Chelsea.
Yeah, you can come win a trophy with the Chelsea. You might go trophyless over there.
Yeah, Delict is. I think Delict is overrated, Jez, but
yeah,
I think he's
Jez,
he's better than Eric Dyer.
That's the thing. There's a difference between being overrated and being rated worse than Eric Dyer.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they paid for him as well. That's a massive win for Spurs. Massive.
3.4 million, you know.
They paid for him. That's insulting.
I was going to say, the guy that got to replace him was the guy Bayern wanted.
Exactly. He's
3.4 million.
Imagine Bayern, right? They've got the whole of Bundesliga basically as their farming system. Are you telling me in the Bundesliga, which you basically control, you can't pay for a better defender than Eric Dyer?
Go and get like that Tap Sober dude from Bayer Leverkusen who are above you. Go and get a guy from the team above you. Like, what the fuck?
And I swear,
Bayern
have this agreement that they can just go to any Bundesliga club and take their players. They got this sort of weird agreement.
Yo, get someone on Stuttgart. They're doing good as well.
Yo, you got a Gabon national player who I saw that. Have to explain why he was born in 1990, but his mom died in 1986.
Hey, Jimmy, that's real.
4 years.
That's real. That's real AFCON, man. It's real AFCON, man. Let's go.
That is hilarious, man. Damn, he shaved 4 years off. I can understand 2 years, maybe 4, bro. Damn.
Like, you ain't 18, you 22, motherfucker.
Damn, yo.
Hey, Jimmy, respect
what is that?
He was trying to get it at all.
Also, Dybala to Chelsea isn't happening.
Hell, what the fuck we gonna do with that bum?
Just for anyone.
What are we buying him for? To keep? What are we doing? To keep Reece Company in the medical room or something?
He's a bum. I don't want no
we got Chuba for that.
If you want Dybala, I question your ambition. Fuck, he gonna do for us.
Dybala's a quality player, but man's injured more than he plays.
I'm talking about right now. He's no space for him on this team to do what?
No, Jimmy, if he was fit, I'm getting him in a heartbeat. Like, he's better at number 10 than a lot of guys we got. But one challenge from he's getting one Craig Dawson challenge and he's breaking every bone.
It's just that
Wait, Craig Dawson. But you think he would start a game?
No.
It was the first Brexit centre back I could think of.
Training, Scott, man.
It would not even have to be something on the pitch. The way Poch is injuring these players in Cobham, you need to get injured at Cobham.
Hey, Scott, Dybala would not even survive the medical. Let's be real.
Potentially not, but that's what I'm saying. Like, this guy can't stay fit at all.
Yeah, he'd probably play him at left back.
I just see it.
Yeah, because he's not moving Gallagher from that 10, is he?
He's not moving Colwell from left back either.
No, Gallagher could go right wing or DM or left back or wherever you can.
Dybala back up right back. Let's go.
So with this in mind, because I saw Newcastle apparently admitting they have to sell one of their star players. Chelsea sending
any of these three, by the way.
Newcastle v City.
I'd take any of these three.
Yo, did Isak got to them in January, right?
No,
last 2022 summer. 2022 summer.
Oh, okay,
was it during the summer? I thought it was during January.
No, he got hurt. That's what it was. It was summer, but he got hurt. He was hurt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Very.
Get me my East African king, man.
Yeah, he didn't play that Liverpool game. They played.
All my representation.
Botman's not for me. East Africa, Lewis.
I know. And,
this is what
you don't want a bit of Bruno. You don't want a bit of Bruno.
And you sort of vicariously live through. These men have made some out.
Yeah. Same for me. Get me Mills Kerkers from fucking Bournemouth.
You see when
we can all have representation. Let's go.
When Osimhen comes to Chelsea, it's raps.
Give me Bruno G
the
2
whole
foot
of
people in midfield. That's what I want.
I'll say, give me Bruno G behind Enzo and Caicedo. Oh, please.
I want Bruno 2 footing people in the midfield.
Oh yeah, 100%. Bruno I was gonna say, Andrew, you got Caicedo lamping a player, and then they think they're safe, and then Bruno comes in from behind and
get that South American triad, man. Get that the border zone of South America.
Nah, Galadinho, we're gonna send fucking Gallagher to Newcastle.
That would be the cherry on top. We'll give you Gallagher for one of these people. Imagine that.
What a W.
See
why Chelsea's sending scouts over now.
They
see who we end up getting linked with over the next few days, because it'll be very easy to just make up a story.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
can't. If I'm Newcastle though, the one I'm selling out of those three is Isak. They should not be. They should be telling Bruno to they should be handcuffing him to that bench.
Yep, you're not going nowhere. You ain't going anywhere.
Isak's the only one they can afford to lose out of those three, because Botman's their best centre back by a mile. Bruno's their best player, arguably. Isak's the only one they could afford to lose out of those three.
Well, we have a home for you, my friend. We have a home.
Isak's a very interesting player. I didn't rate him as much as people did, but if you can get him over, the problem is now modern day players, everyone just comes with an injury record, whether it's long or short. So it's you're gonna have to deal with it when you're signing modern day players now.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting because they started playing him out wide, and then they play him more centrally now. And
the thing is, when we move on from Poch, if we can get a manager that likes to have their wingers more centralized, cutting a bit more and have overlapping fullbacks, he would work on the left.
Don't give this guy to Poch. You'll play him as a DM. I'm just telling you right now.
No, he'll play him as a touchline winger, bro. He'll have him picking the ball up on the halfway line out wide.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll have him playing as a touchline winger, bro. Getting 10 touches a match. He'll have him getting 10 touches a match.
You know what he'll do? He'll pick him for right wing, but look at Noni Madueke while he's making the selection. I'm picking this guy over you now. You're not better than this guy. So you're never going to make it here.
Wow.
This guy, man.
Might be the answer to our attacking problems. Interesting.
Isn't everyone the answer to attack problems?
Yep. He's the one for this week. Next week, it might be Anthony Gordon. We might throw a little curveball.
I saw I don't know how credible it was, but I saw the Evan Ferguson links again.
Bro just signed a new contract, no?
I know.
Who gives a shit?
I know.
I swear that brother, if he wasn't born in England, he'd be selling drugs on the streets of fucking Albania right now.
He's Irish.
No, he's talking about Broja, not Ferguson.
Oh, Broja.
Yeah, I meant Broja.
Oh, even that would be skipping over second-hand cars.
I misheard it. My bad.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, I can't, Jimmy. I saw someone tweet, by the way. Someone tweeted after he did that, saying Petrovic definitely lamped him when he got back in the changing room, bro. When he did that,
yeah. Come on.
Petrovic, Serbia, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't headbutt him, just run up the pitch and headbutt him after.
I think Alex said their beef is not really like that. It's
no,
more.
But Petrovic does look like the guy who goes around and collects money. You know what I'm talking about? Right? He collects debts. I'm talking about. That's what he does.
Oh,
or funds. Debts or funds. One or the other. We really can't pay. All good. He's got a collection. He's got a thumb necklace, Jimmy. I reckon he's got at home. You know what I mean?
Mummified thumbs and all of that shit.
We better not go for this Ferguson fuck. I don't want him.
We ain't
no more
going
beans
to.
over toast tax. No more beans over toast tax. No.
Yeah, I take Gyökeres over fucking Ferguson.
Jimmy, he's not beans on toast tax. He's not English.
Yeah, this is Guinness tax.
He's not English?
No,
he's Irish.
No, he's Irish.
Well, anyway, yeah, he can never be English. You dirty.
Guinness tax. That's what it is.
Anyway,
what do they eat? What do Irish eat? Like
potatoes.
Kind of
Potatoes. The souls of Englishmen.
Hey, Scott, we don't appreciate that accent, bro.
I apologize, bro. I had to just once.
No, but with Ferguson, listen, I rate him. He's talented, but he's still very young and raw.
Very young.
I'll say that.
Yeah.
Ferguson would be the perfect backup. It's just we're gonna have to pay like all-star
Exactly.
strikers.
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that.
And why are we spending 100 mil on
That's what I'm saying.
Evans when we can get Osimhen? Like, spend the money. Just do the right thing.
And we
I think this guy's just a name on a list, and they're just putting it out there to get clicks. That's all it really is.
Me too.
I'm monitoring Ferguson. That's
Here's the thing. I will say this
Guinness
though.
and potatoes.
I will say this though. If we're linked with Gilchrist and the rest of these shit guys, I would take Evans. However, give me Osimhen.
No. Gyökeres is better.
Gilchrist is not better than Evans. Let's not do this.
I think the difference. Well, outside of Gyökeres, I think the difference between the others is they'd be cheaper, like much cheaper. I think there was a report today that Newcastle might be interested in Jimenez, and I think Fine would rate
Chelsea
him at
v Villa's the late Friday kickoff. By the way,
but anyways, in all of this, just do the right thing and spend the money on.
At least if we lose, we can get it over and done with. Don't have to wait
on a Friday.
Nah, if we lose, that will fuck up the whole weekend, Andrew, bro.
Oh well.
No, Ibs, no, because you can go. You got 2 days in a row to drown your sorrows. That's what I mean. And recover on Sunday.
Early before Saturday. Nah,
Ibs. We've been losing games all season. How are you not still moving?
Friday, different, dog. Friday.
We lose on every day, man. We've lost on every day.
You're telling me
you never know. We could draw and take it to Villa Park.
How about we win?
You just prevent. You just.
Wait.
Preventing the inevitable, man.
Going to Unai Emery's home in a cup competition.
Yeah, right. Think about it.
Oh, it's Emery.
Yeah, man.
Good evening.
It's not Gerrard in charge.
Good evening.
Oh yeah.
Quickly bring back Hazard from retirement.
We're in charge as well. Fuck.
Bring back Hazard from retirement. Nah, man.
Hey.
Hazard wouldn't last the training sessions. Hazard would have failed the guy got
It's Friday. What? So we got a game the 23rd and the 26th.
Yeah.
What I go, dog?
The Tuesday and the Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And we're going to have to put out a full team against Middlesbrough. We have to, because we got to win that leg.
100%.
Yep.
And then Jimmy, we're going to go against Villa with what?
Jimmy, this is what I was saying. In the space of 8 days, we play Middlesbrough, which we have to win, so we have to play our strong team, Villa in the Cup, and then Liverpool. In the space of 8 days.
So Scott, what you're saying is two games
rest for the wicked.
Hey, I've got the next excuse, guys. We can't play 2 games a week. No time to rest. So
we've had limited time to prepare for this game, the semi-final second leg of the cup.
Yeah, that's the excuse for us.
They need to be held accountable for their awful scheduling.
All of this with a manager who gives injured players double sessions. So hey, these guys are going to break every bone in their body playing in these games.
Hey, Scott, if we weren't playing 2 games a week, you wouldn't have to give them double sessions, man. Come on, man.
Oh boy. Fucking hell. It was me hoping we play on a Sunday, at least. Great. Oh, well, we just get this game over and done with. Get over and done with. We just move on from it. Fucking hell, bro. Let me see if there's anything else. Cole Palmer's missed out on Player of the Month. Who's won it?
Solanke.
Oh, Solanke. Yeah, you know what?
True, to be honest.
Why are they Chelsea fans that are saying bring them home?
Because they're stupid.
Because they just want to, visionary, revisit. Oh my God, he was one of us before, and we sold him. We should bring him back, and he will do well.
Yeah, but he said he wants to use him as a stepping stone, so I kind of get it.
Nah. Why would you say that? The stepping stone was Bayern Munich. He chatting shit.
I think the Bayern links might have been BS.
What Bayern links?
Nah, Bayern links. They put a bid in. They tried to do that.
Yeah, they put a bid in.
Yeah, that shit wasn't BS.
Oh, okay, maybe not then.
Yeah. He turned them down. He turned them down and said he's sticking to his promise to Tottenham. He picked Tottenham over them. That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Wait, is he any
yeah.
good? Is he any good?
Bro.
Yeah. He's good.
I looked at his stats. On FM. It's looking dangerous still.
Yeah, why do you do that?
I saw his stats.
Where does he play?
I think
he's a center back. He gives them a lot of depth.
I think his acceleration is
come back. Remember, they got a lot of good players hurt, bro.
Oh, but they better not win the FA Cup, man.
They're not going to.
Who? Tottenham? Tottenham ain't winning no goddamn cup.
Hey, keep speaking it into existence, my boy. Tottenham and Arsenal are not winning.
Do you know what it is? I've it's because he's managers. If you got a manager that you like and he's likable, bruv, I swear to God, players just want to play for him, bruv. Honestly,
I know. I understand that. They'll die for you. I understand. They'll just do it for you, even if you're bang average. You get that manager unlock something that you never even knew you had.
If you're also a winner and you win things, managers will die for you too. You think people like that?
The likable thing has a ceiling.
Yeah, you've got to be a winner.
If you don't couple that with being a winner,
but look,
or like having the mentality to win, there's a ceiling. So
you know what though? He's getting rid of Deadwood though. Do you know what I mean? He seems like he's doing everything fucking right,
because he's a winner, regardless of what level it's at. He's a winner.
No,
and that's what I'm fucking worried about, bro.
I think that experience at Celtic winning, he would, even if it is a small Mickey Mouse league that has no significance to the Premier League, he will use that experience and
the thing with
Ange,
it's not just Celtic, by the way, with Ange. Every level he's been at, the reason why I respect it is, and I remember when we played Spurs, I did a stream at Kafkas and I was saying that Ange is better than Poch because every level he's been at, he has won. He's right. You can say it's the Celtic League or it's the Scottish League or the Australian League, Japanese League.
He knows how to do it.
He's won at those levels. Poch has not done that. He didn't win at Southampton. He didn't win when he was in Spain. He didn't win at these levels rising up. He doesn't have that mentality.
Also, the thing with the Spurs thing is like it's nothing to do with Ange. It's Spurs. Like we saw, they've had proven winners, regardless of how high you rate them in their careers. Like Conte and Mourinho were winners. So like, until
you can say that, but at least Mourinho got them to a final. Like you can do stuff. You can try.
My point is like until they win, I'm yet to be convinced that otherwise that they can win. Like but
the thing is, Conte and Jose are proven winners, so I'm going to use that as an asterisk. But Poch, I know he's a loser. I'm not going to say it's
I'm talking about the Ange thing in terms of like it was just saying or Matt was saying they could win the cup. Like until they prove to me they can win something as Spurs, then they're Spurs. Like regardless of who they could have Pep Guardiola and I'd feel the same way.
We want them.
You're talking about Spurs being Spurs.
They could have Pep and I'd feel the same way because until Tottenham win, they've got the Tottenham aura. Like they don't win, they always fuck it up. Always, there's something that either the manager does, the player, they always fuck up.
Yeah, but do you know what it is about him? Like, even though they've been fucking like had all these injuries, they just still look attacking and still look a bit fucking dangerous. Prior to that fucking game against Wolves, where they completely ballsed it up, but they've been fucking they even look decent with injuries. Look at us. Look how we've played. Look, every Northern team we've played this year, we have been absolutely embarrassed by them. Manchester, Newcastle, Middlesbrough, fucking Everton. Do you know what I mean? Every single one. We didn't just lose, mate. We got absolutely embarrassed, mate. It's a fucking joke. This is what I mean. And you got this manager in, and this is what I mean. Like, and after this Middlesbrough game, bruv, I'm not saying I'm 100% Poch out, bruv, but I'm fucking on that fence, bruv. I'm fucking on it.
Let me help kick you over the motherfucking fence.
I did my fan cam the other day. I said on the fan cam, I'm on that fence and I can feel Lewis grabbing me arm, mate, and dragging me.
I know that.
Even when I was on the way back home.
That's all of us, bro.
Like, bro, even when I'm on the way back home, like, I couldn't hear everything you were saying, but I see that picture of Poch up And I just started laughing. I just went, Lewis just hates this prayer, bruv. Like, it made me laugh. It's like, but then again, like,
he's giving me nothing to like about him.
Yeah, but that's what I
Give me
mean.
nothing to like.
It's a bit jarring with him, bruv. Like, it actually fully is, mate. Like, and I'm trying to, like, I like to think that I don't think everyone's a fucking wanker. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
So
This guy, he's a
like,
bit of a wanker.
Mate, he's being a fucking helmet, mate. He's being a knob jockey, bruv. Honestly, he's playing like he's on the old Wesley Snipes, mate.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he's managing, bruv. He's on the old fucking Wesley.
He's managing like a say no to drugs advert.
Honestly, mate, Jesus on the Wesley Snipes.
It's not effective because it's just pushing me closer and closer to it.
It's like, you know, the energy on the touch.
I genuinely, I don't understand.
When he sits down on the touchline,
I've never had a manager that's made me actively want to skip games.
You know, when he sits on the touchline and crosses his legs and watch the iPad with Jesus Perez, that just pisses me off sometimes. And your age mate is on the other touchline, geeing up his players, making tactics in game.
You know for a fact, Poch sits down and pisses, bruv.
With a blanket. With a blanket.
Oh, bruv. I said a blanket, bro.
Lewis, I don't think I'm going to the Middlesbrough game now.
Oh, well, you and me both, brother. You think I can be bothered?
Basically, fucking for the next month, starting on Monday, I'm on fucking night shifts, baby.
Oh, jeez. Oh, so you might miss the Villa game too, then?
No, it's Saturday, isn't it?
No, it's Friday. Friday night.
Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to miss the Villa game.
Fuck. Hey, you know what? Your work might have done you a solid. You might have to say.
Do you know what it is, though? On night shifts, I get paid a time and a half for 10 hours, and if it goes over, I get paid double pay. I'm going to be on fucking 270.
Bro, you don't have to explain it. Make money or watch Chelsea.
No, and the good thing as well, I'm going to try to.
By the way,
try to get
let's add that disclaimer too. Under Pochettino, I would do the same thing you're doing.
Hey, Matt, what do you do?
What do I do for work? I drive big 20-ton diggers, mate, on a building site and fucking do fucking everything from.
I'm an excavator.
Yes.
I'm an
excavator. I'm an excavator.
So,
Matt, I ain't gonna see you for a while after the Fulham game, though. I'll link up with you after the match.
Yeah, so I'll be missing Middlesbrough, missing Villa. Fuck.
If we get the replay, you might miss that.
Yeah, well, we won't because we'll lose.
What about Liverpool? You're going to miss Liverpool too, then.
I might try to book Liverpool off because it's only the night shift. I can watch the game and I can spend the day coming back the next day and work the next night.
That actually works really well for you. Yeah, you should get that day off.
Yeah, so I might just do the Liverpool because I can stay at my powers. And as well, my mate, who I know from holiday, he's an Everton fan and he hates Liverpool. And he don't mind, even though we all hate him, I hate Everton and shit like that, and hate Scousers. Like, he actually likes Chelsea. Like, and
bring him in.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting him a ticket, and I did say to him though, and I said, "Bruv, get ready for the Scouser slander." And he went, "No, lad, I'll join in."
Get it.
Yeah, bring him through, man. Bring him through.
Yeah, he's down, bruv. He's down. He's like 6'6", bruv. He's massive, bruv.
I went Liverpool on a night out. I met a few Everton fans. They're Liverpool's a good night out, to be fair.
No, do you know what it is? When you meet Scousers outside like an holiday and that, mate, I've had nothing. I've met some quality Scousers,
bro.
They're great until you go into the football ground.
This is
even after games, I've never had a problem with anyone at Liverpool or Everton. They're always calm and they got hella jokes.
Listen, anyone
and our record stinks up there, so
London is just pieces of shit, mate. I'm telling you. If you're from London,
I mean, and even when you know when he got put on their video of all of us screaming that sign on with a pen in your hand. All the Chelsea fans were having a laugh at this one Everton fan who looked like a proper jobless geezer, and everyone was singing at him. And then every time he sat down, everyone was like, "Oh!" And then he would go up and go, "Whoa, whoa!" Like, kept doing dances and that. And every time he sat down, everyone went, "Whoa!" And then when he stood up, everyone went, "Way!" Like to this geezer who could barely walk. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, it's not like it's just everyone. I stopped joking around with him after they went 1-0 up. I was like, "All right, it's serious now, bruv. Like, we can't be friends at the moment." Like, joking aside, the game.
Oh, is that the Everton game?
Yeah, Everton game.
Ah,
yeah.
here.
That's what I mean. It was all laughing jokes until like we went 1-0 down, and then everyone's pissed off. It's like it's hard to get up a good atmosphere in Middlesbrough as well when you're losing and playing absolutely dog shit. Who are you trying to get
away
behind?
end was half empty anyway. Everyone had Spurs.
Yeah, no, everyone did, and then the other people who did try to go missed it because the fucking train.
Yep. And man, getting there for the 80th minute, my head would be on Jupiter, man. Obviously, rest in peace to the poor guy and everything. Like, but I'd still be fuming with how the day progressed.
You should have done it off a bridge, mate.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, you're not wrong, but hey, it's all crazy.
Bruv, I know Bear Man that missed out and lost a lot of money and travelled a lot away for that, bruv. Like, honestly, I'm feeling a lawsuit against the Geezer's family.
Ben Jacobs reported Chelsea want a guaranteed fee of 45 million, with a package rising to 55-60 to consider selling Gallagher this month.
Oh, please. Like, he needs to go. He needs to go.
Just sell him. Just fucking sell him.
I like Gallagher, but you got to look at the bigger picture. In 2-3 years' time, where's he going to be?
Fuck the 2 or 3 years. That Middlesbrough game should have been an eye opener for everyone. Like, go and look at. There are clips of There's a clip of Enzo and Caicedo winning the ball in the attacking third for Middlesbrough, and this dude literally like runs backwards with the ball and passes it to Disasi.
Yeah, mate, I know how bad he was. I was fucking there right at the front watching the shit.
Oh.
Bro,
some people watch those games and they think he played well. It's ridiculous.
No,
like,
he's
he was the best player.
He's not.
Yeah, no,
he's
he
not
played terrible
good.
that game. He played terrible. So,
like if we get that amount, cool. Bye bye.
Like even
if we
the
don't,
shot
whatever.
even the shot he took in front of goal, mate, like he needs to score more. I want to see more goals from him. Like it's good.
He needs to be better progressively. He needs to be more confident on the ball. He needs to be more positionally aware. He needs to stop fouling left, right, and center. He needs to stop relying on set pieces to create chances. He needs to get a goal as well.
Lewis, there was a stat I saw.
He needs to be better in every aspect of his game.
Basically. With the goals, there was a stat I saw where Gallagher has taken the most shots in the Premier League without scoring a goal.
Hey, someone will put a tweet out saying Gallagher's got the most shots for our clubs, and people link it.
His shot against that third choice goalkeeper was fucking pathetic, mate.
His shots in general.
Turn around and fucking shoot, you cunt.
He's got the most shots at the club and 0 goals. It's ridiculous.
Let's hope
people actually lap up this shit and they pretend he's our player of the season.
We was on a good run. We were laughing at Arsenal fans. We were 3 wins in a row. There were 3 losses. And now we fucked up by losing to Middlesbrough's third team.
Even that 3 winning run was so fake. So fake.
You know what? I was just loving the memes that were coming with it, bruv, to be fair.
Same. It's like you just enjoy it because we're not losing for once. But you know it don't mean anything, and as soon as we play anyone with any semi-decent style of play, we're going to make a mistake. And Middlesbrough weren't even good. They were just semi-decent. That was it.
No, they just fucking defended for their lives.
They defended very well. They attacked Levi Colwill. And they forced mistakes out of us.
And until Levi Colwill comes away from that, mate, I would even fucking play Gusto there and fucking have Gilchrist there on the right.
No,
no, that's just as bad.
Nah, fuck Levi in that position.
But what we should have done was kept our only available left back instead of sending him to Dortmund and at least giving him a go. If he ain't it, calm. At least we know. At least we tried it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he might have played left back off the bench against Brentford once.
He played 2 games at left back and both were off the bench.
Like and against that Brentford team, like, what the fuck are you expecting him to do when we're 1-0 down?
Both games were when we were throwing the kitchen sink at everything, and it's because so originally he came on as an attacker and then went to defense when another sub was made, happening at and Brentford.
God. I don't like leaving these things because I fucking never get back in the counts.
I know, it's calm. We're probably going to wrap up in a couple minutes anyway. But yeah, I'm glad we got at least a number for Conor Gallagher. 45 million plus add-ons will be enough. I don't think Tottenham are going to bid. I'm not sure who else is right now.
He probably won't leave this window, but
60 million. 60 million in the summer. Who says
Until
no?
we get a bid for him, I don't care because it's like
he's just going to refuse to anyway, and then because he knows Poch will play him regardless.
Unless it's a team in Europe or really going for Europe, he's going to go. He'll go.
I mean, how much more of a message do you need? The owners don't want you. They've been trying to sell you since last January.
And if he doesn't sign a new contract, which he isn't, he'll be gone anyway. So,
so just go. And don't rely. Don't say the manager's picking me. You're one of the reasons he might get sacked.
Until he re-signs a contract, you should be assuming that he's going to be gone.
Exactly.
Shouldn't be thinking about him long term in general. If he has not signed on a dotted line, he is leaving. Sooner or later, he is leaving. That's why I don't really care if it's sooner. Okay, what do you do? Use that money and go get me someone else. It wouldn't be hard to be better.
Nope.
Is what it is. Thank you for all the hard work, but we were never in a European spot with you in the first place. Peace.
That's why that banner's irrelevant.
Yes,
if I see that stupid banner, wait, Matt, have you heard anything on that banner?
No, nothing since. All I know is that they've raised. Well, I don't know how much they've raised now, but it was $4,000 the other day, and they only put out like 3 days ago. So I can only imagine, mate. There's like American people in there that donate like £250, mate. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like that's their way of contributing to the club, and I hear it. Respect to them, but it shouldn't be going to a Gallagher banner.
I know, but I was like, fucking hell. I might message him and be like, oh, I'm a Chelsea fan. I've spent all my money going to the games. I really need money to live.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, man.
Hey, Matt, you're seamless. Let's go. Energy.
No, straight up, bro. No, I have, bro. I'm doing the night shifts, bro. I need to fucking catch up. Like, I lost 3 jobs because of this shit, and I was out of work for like 2 months at a time.
Fuck.
Hence why I'm living back at home.
Make it a Kante banner first, man, before anything.
No,
you're not anymore.
If I see a Gallagher banner that says pure talent, pure profit, I swear. Even the thought of it makes me sick. Over the legends who unarguably deserve it more.
Jimmy,
it's crazy.
But that don't matter, Lewis, because he ain't gonna stop him from being sold. So who gives a shit?
It's embarrassing. Having that Mount banner that said the boy who had a dream just for him to fuck off to United was embarrassing enough. Let alone I was doing it again a year after.
Yeah, but that Mount.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Now we all look idiotic. What I'm going to say is I'll do my part. If I'm at the game and I see that banner, I'm not entering the ground until that banner's gone past. I'm going to chill in the concourse and take my time with my pint. Wait till I hear the whistle blow. Then I'll make a move. Fuck that.
The Man United
game last there and I see the lighter's going to have to come up.
Why does our captain not have a banner?
I think he does. He's got 2. He's got 2 banners.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm thinking if you want something to flex Cobham, there you go. And she got 2 banners.
But it doesn't fit the agenda.
But Reece is too dark skinned for that. So
yeah, he's not white in English.
Hey, uncomfortable, very comfortable conversations, actually. Very comfortable conversations.
No, we got Carnival running all the anti-racism stuff at Chelsea, mate.
You got who? Oh, Paul Cannaville. Oh, yeah, big up Cannaville.
He loves Chelsea.
Yeah, big him up. Right, who are we going to redirect to?
Jimmy.
Jimmy ain't got a stream set up.
Hey, how much do you love roasted pistachios?
Roasted pistachios? I don't think I've had it.
Bang it. Do you not like them? Look, they come like this.
No, I just never had it. That's all. Oh, fuck, I didn't even set that shit up. All right, cool.
It's probably not spicy enough for Jimmy. That's why I don't like
it. When are the awards?
I'm gonna push to Friday. That's gonna be the next one.
Wait, what awards?
Well, we're doing the panel award show. I still haven't set everything up enough.
Wait, well, how'd you fucking do? How'd you enter that?
I mean, you guys are all the panelists, so you'll be in it. So it's just going to be another stream. We just go.
I'll give you a clue, Matt. You've already entered.
Oh.
Hey, big up you, man. Though, hey, big up, man.
Big up, man.
Big up.
Take it easy, man.
Right. No one's really live, so I'm going to redirect to Lee Gunner. He's got to watch along in about an hour. So everyone just head over there. Big up, everybody. We will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow it's a preview. Chelsea versus Fulham. So yeah, keep a lookout for that. Big up, everybody. Like, subscribe. Tell Lee big up and up the Chelsea.